Legends.
And we're in.
You're so listening.
Hi.
What is up, everybody?
Does it not bother anyone else that the text is like center on the right?
I'll talk to the person who makes them.
Yeah, I'll talk to my editor about that.
The whole time I was like, why is this not centered?
Yeah, I like the right justified look for that kind of thing.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
But-
I just,
Yeah.
just made a comment.
I'm gonna change it and then say like have it be that your character was like hitting the thing until it went to the center.
Do it!
We're gonna measure this out right now.
All right.
I am concerned why there's measuring tape just at hand for you.
That's true.
So
Why does it have a notch at the 3 mark?
where we left off, a combat had shown up on the ship as they were trying to get help for this infection that is going around. I believe Stone and Gus are still affected by it. Everyone can hear people crying for help on the other side of the locked door. As the guards are yelling for an explosion. Knucklehead Sailor, thank you so much for the second month in a row.
Hey.
What would you guys like to do?
Can we get lights back on?
Wait,
I-
there's still people in the other room.
He's got a point there.
I mean, touche. Keep them off. As
Can
you
I-
were.
Can I can roll just to like turn on lights in like our area?
Yeah, go ahead and roll
I
computers.
feel like at this point, Voluntary would be like, what?
The sprinkler system has come on, as there is a fire where the grenade did go off.
And like 4 less bodies.
Wait, no, just one.
Just one
The
last
cat.
body.
Is everyone alive?
Minus that guy.
Except for Crank.
So, am I able to turn on the lights, or
Uh,
should I roll for the
roll for
computer check or
computers.
something? Okay. Dice don't fail me now. Alright, 6. So 11.
11. You go ahead and turn on your computer, or turn on the lights.
You turn on your computer.
You,
Roll
sir,
again.
have a Facebook notification.
So
Got mail.
I just like Captain. Hopefully that works for you.
I can see now. So that's good.
Oh God,
I
the
roll over
robot's
and
gone.
proceed- I roll over to proceed to just vomit.
I'm sorry.
everywhere.
The first thing you notice when the lights turn on is the dead robot, not the fucking splattered human body.
I still have to turn around more.
There's more to see.
He's everywhere.
Hey,
He became 180 degrees at least.
hey, Sunshine. Did you know that guy that just exploded?
Yeah. And I'm going to continue to just vomit everywhere.
I want to say like from the background, like two Patcher, like does he have the sickness?
I hope not. I hope I didn't throw up like that. I might have lost some important stuff if I threw up like that.
I'm down with a sickness right now, everybody.
Who all is in this room at this point?
Everyone is actually outside. Whoever, I know there is part of you guys outside the room. Stone is still unconscious on the table. Gus and I believe everyone else is actually outside besides Stone.
I was under the floor and then I probably came up.
Did
What's the
this
eye
medical officer guy get blown up?
Yes, he was the shield between me and the grenade.
Oh, good job, Captain.
Hey, he came on to me, man.
We all saw it.
No. You were there.
I don't know. I'm probably.
What are you probably gonna do?
I'm probably gonna go check out my explosion.
You want to check your handiwork?
Yeah.
I'll say,
Sounded
Jiggers,
good.
can I go ahead and try to roll to wake up now?
Uh,
the explosion?
You can roll a fort save as well as Gus. Oh, Knucklehead, I need you to put 4 tally marks on the top of your paper for me.
Godspeed, sir.
Oh,
They're good tally marks.
they're the best tally marks, and I had 5.
The rolling continues.
Okay, you said it was a what save?
Fort save.
Fort save. Got it.
Gus, I need you to make one as well.
I did. It's not great.
So it's good.
Is it a 1?
I got a natural 20 plus my bonus, which is a 22.
Go ahead and erase 1 mark. You are still unconscious, though.
On a natural 20?
It's part of the infection. I
You are real
apologize.
fucked.
You're pretty bad.
When they said down with the sickness earlier, they meant it literally.
I rolled an 8.
Go ahead and add a mark for me as you go unconscious.
And now I'm unconscious.
I'll say, how often can we make these rolls, Josh?
It goes through every half hour
Okay. So it's
of
like
in-game time.
unconscious.
Yep.
I just
Real time,
I'll
motherfucker.
say,
Go
let,
get it.
let me
Go get
know
a
when
drink.
I can do. Let me know when I can do another roll.
I will.
Yeah, I'm crawling to the floor.
all right.
Do you like know? Can I check in with you? Like, do you know your way around right now? Like, do you need any help or anything? You got these conduits.
I probably know this shit better than you.
I mean, it's fair. I was gonna look at, the tactical layout.
I mean, he's the one that went through and rid us of redundancies.
And I'm about to rid us of some crew redundancies.
We've got 2 Vesk.
Now we got
I
one.
met the travelers that are. But, okay, I'll deal with the vest later.
So, okay.
All
I guess in this situation, I want to like make sure that we're pretty much safe from the other people who are there. Like, kind of like try to like lock some doors here and there.
Sure. Let me go ahead and pull up the drawing of the ship that I made. Yes.
So you
Yes,
have a
I did.
drawing of the ship?
No, he didn't.
Well, he had that layout from last time.
Yes, I did. All right. So this door right here is already locked. So there is a door here, here, and my dog said hello. Here
That sounds terrifying.
and there.
Dog or your eternal beast?
A little bit of both.
Release me from this cage.
So which doors would you like to lock?
So I guess. Which one are the bad guys? I'm sorry.
Right there.
That
G12.
just those guys over there? Okay. I guess just the 2 between us then.
Go ahead and roll computers for me.
Oh god, I'm gonna unlock both of them. I'm sorry, guys. So 18 plus 5, so 23.
Perfect. You lock both the doors.
Cool. And like
Which doors did you lock?
The one that was
2
already locked, and then this one right here.
just kind of like buy us as much time as possible. I want to like talk to the captain here and say like, listen, if you're looking for a diplomatic way to get out of the situation, I think that ship has already sailed straight into the other captain guy's face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like
So-
here right now.
Oh, you're under that? Okay.
I'm going this way.
All right. Well, I see that we have a couple options here. We could we could try to stabilize and politics our way out of here and test our luck with getting back to the station.
I mean, what's like? This is like universal comms right now. Like, what's the best case scenario for this? Does anyone do any of us see a situation that we could fabricate from this where we accidentally blew up the other guy?
What if he blew himself up?
He became
Well-
distraught at the idea of being sick.
I mean, there's no witnesses at the moment, so
Are you
Make sure
asking me
you
to
are on
delete
the
the
right-
camera? No, we don't have cameras. Perfect. This cheap ship is great.
all I'm saying is maybe we beat up our ship a little bit more, then we just walk across and take theirs.
And then leave them on this one.
Exactly.
I mean, we could do that and everything, but then we just be.
How do we know it's better?
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
I went to.
Did you see his uniform?
is it bigger?
How do we know it's not a jump ship and not like a cruise ship?
Yeah. I don't want to get in a puddle jumper.
We're in a puddle jumper right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to be in a shuttlecraft.
Bruce,
Yeah,
with
that's me.
having taken several classes from this now vaporized captain, would I know what his ship is?
Like what kind
I
of ship
suppose-
he has?
Uh-huh. Like what was he the captain of?
Does he ever brag?
Would I've at least seen it? Would I know like generally?
Roll
Back on the Yucatani, we have
um,
these kind of ion cannons.
wisdom check.
Wisdom check, eh?
Hey,
I'm so sad that you guys are down for the count right now. I need your wisdom. Oh, Stone unconsciously agrees with this.
He's just like
Um,
just nodding his head.
all right, so that's a modified 20.
you know it
Not
was.
20 per se.
Hey,
Eh.
you know his ship was named the Sailor's Pearl. But you haven't looked outside to see, like, because it's technically docked like behind you, so you haven't seen if it's his ship it's his normal ship or if it's just a ship that he brought out.
Okay. Ori,
Yes.
can you run a scan and see which ship it is that's docked with us? It should have like I would assume some sort of like call tag or sign that like bounces back.
I wish I could. Not a function I tied into this little thing. If we want that, we're gonna have to get out there.
Damn. Okay. All right. I appreciate the honesty and I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah. Next time, I promise I'll remember to put things up on my system so we can steal other people's chips.
Mhm. And how?
Where is the bridge from our current location? Just so I know,
Let me
map
pull-
wise.
Someone's made that app.
There's an app for that.
Where's my bridge?
Where's my bridge? It's on Apple and Android.
Yeah, it's just like Find My Phone.
From the people that brought you Candy Crush.
Farmville.
And Flappy Bird. Oh,
If the dude who built Flappy Bird would make another app called Where's My Bridge, I'd be for it.
I don't think I can do it.
I'm heading the complete wrong direction. All right, that's fine.
There it is.
And then I'm guessing
Yeah, there's doors there.
That's we go to the bridge like that. I open those doors right now.
Okay.
that's why I was like, oh, it's right there. Oh, I'm over here in the corner.
I immediately go to the bridge. I walk the fuck out.
You are on the bridge.
I'll follow him, careful not to step in the captain puddle.
Perfect.
Yeah, how do I heal?
I'm pretty sure you were laying it. It takes 10 minutes and a resolve point.
Does no one have like some sort of like slap patch? In Shadowrun.
No one's got a stim pack.
You'd have to ask the unconscious medical officer.
I'm gonna rip the other arm open and see if there's more syringes.
Jesus.
Note to self: don't be unconscious near Valater.
I
Got
like
it.
that you're essentially monster hunting with like you're playing Monster Hunter with his body. You're like, I need armor. Here, I need 4 of his arm.
You
Now I have a helmet.
right. You look at it, and there's no thing on the other. There's no compartment on the other arm.
I'm not actually ripping his arm open. I was just making a joke.
Yeah, I know. But you do look at his arm, and there is no other compartment, just on the one arm.
I just want to know if there's other than resolve points. How do I heal? Like, is there a quick option somewhere? Does anyone have anything?
To get your stamina back, you could wait 10 minutes and spend 1 resolve point, and you can get all of your stamina points back. But
I'm gonna go ahead and ask you, like, how hurt are you right now?
On a term of if I had as Volater, if I had to give you a number, I would say 7.
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
On a scale of 1 to stamina's gone and my hit points are 13, it's a 7.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna hand you a Mark 1 healing serum. I have 2 of those.
oh shit. How much healing does it give?
I don't know.
You're the worst.
I inject and find out.
Surprise, it was actually death serum.
Nailed it.
Surprise!
Weirdly, Volater has lots of faith in Ori. Weirdly.
Just inject himself with random stuff.
It's because he's human, isn't it?
At least he's not a fucking trash panda.
Oh.
Damn it.
Alright, I just have to ask again, since we all got into this pretty deep. Nobody's hiding an extra set of arms, right? Everybody only has 2 arms. We're not.
Trash panda?
Well, I lost Crank's extra set of arms, so.
Oh shit. It does a 1d8 hit points healing.
Yep. So go ahead and roll 1d8, JJ.
See that one?
Don't get a 1. These shits are expensive.
Just trying to make sure this isn't a 10. This is an 8. Okay.
Should look like a diamond.
I got a 5.
Hey, you got 5 hit points back.
Now you feel better.
I don't get the stamina.
Stamina's
Resting.
10 minutes and then 1 resolve point, and you get all your points back. But you can't be doing like anything strenuous.
Gus, I just noticed Gus is.
So you're telling me I'm not allowed to jerk off?
That's correct. Not on my Christian stream.
Ship.
I would say
He
that you
just
avoid
blew a
doing
man up. He killed himself. It's suicide. Christian stream. Grenade.
Yep.
I would, instead of going to the bridge, I would actually like to try and go wake up Gus, because I feel like we need him.
I don't know if you can wake him. I'm gonna go ahead and go about my business on the bridge if we're gonna split.
Okay, what would you like to do on the bridge?
So you're only gonna try and wake us, huh?
I'm gonna start with Gus because he's the medical guy, and then I'm gonna try to wake up Stone when I know that the dude who can save people's awake.
As a reminder,
Also, he's not a filthy fucking Vesk.
as a reminder, you guys have 1 dose of the cure left.
Well, shit.
What would you like to do, Pep?
Wieners.
I'm in the other room now. I'm over here, hiding in the floors.
Yep. Pep, what would you like to do?
I want to go ahead and check what that ship is next door to us here, and also see if there's any other chatter on comms about energy readings, weapons, stuff anyone's checking for.
Go ahead and roll a computer's check for me.
I hate the phrase "roll a computer's check" for me so much.
I just love that I'm gonna check the ship works whether that last was a P or a T. It's the same sentence.
So it was a 17 on the die and 22.
Solid.
After mine.
It is indeed the Sailor's Tear. Sailor's Pearl, excuse me. Sailor's Pearl.
Probably gonna be crying.
Exactly. You do hear some chatter trying to have someone that's like communicating back between someone on the ship and someone on at the Starfinder Society.
Can I like tune in on that?
You can hear the half the conversation of the person that's having on the ship.
Okay. What are they saying?
You go ahead and you hear, yeah, we're still waiting for them to come back. We haven't heard anything. We saw some shaking on the ship, but we're not sure if that has anything to do with the lack of comms, but we're still waiting for a positive ID.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get on comms, the universal comms in here, inside this ship, to all my crew. So guys, they're waiting for their dudes, and it's definitely the full ship over there. What you guys want to do? I can only fill for time so much over here, but I can begin.
Well, Captain.
Go ahead. You might want to get that looked at.
It's cancer.
Jesus.
We have options.
Sorry.
I got plenty of options. I got about 20 of them.
He
Where
means
are you?
grenades.
I can either start defensing up, or I can start killing wounded people. They're just outside that door.
Oof.
Already right under them.
Well, I'm gonna put a pin in that for just a second. Give me like 2 seconds to check on something, and then we'll get you an answer. Just make sure that you're ready.
You're gonna need to hurry.
Oh yeah. Oh.
More are coming.
So the question here over the comms, Ori. I don't know what our ability is to like count crew of another ship. Is that something we can do?
I can tell you how many of them are on our ship. That's pretty much all I got.
Okay. How many of them are on our ship?
How many of them are on our ship?
You got a 22?
22 of them are
No,
on
did you roll a 22?
Okay, Jesus. Yeah, I rolled 22 already.
You see 7 life signs in the other room.
But can I jam their comms?
I can just start slitting throats.
Go ahead and roll another computer for me.
Okay. Depending on how this goes, we might be going for that whole throat thing.
Yeah. I'm leaning towards that.
Okay, so that's a 22 also.
Hex. Yeah, you cut comms.
Okay, I get over I want to just call out to Val over there. She's like, all right, throat slitting time. And
Yeah,
yes, I did jam the comms.
Yeah. So they're deaf.
Oh, man.
Go ahead and let's start stacking bodies. Also, is everybody good with being pirates?
Fuck it, I'm already on the run.
I mean, I know some people.
You
might
would,
be-
Trash Panda. You would.
We might need to. Okay, so Val, start slitting throats. Ori, keep them deaf as long as you can. Patches, I don't even know where you're at, but keep doing you. You're doing a great job. I appreciate you. And I'm gonna try to wake up Gus and Stone.
Okay.
Ready, break.
As a meta question,
Captain's orders!
if they're unconscious, is it just like a one-hit kill? 'Cause, I mean, like, if they're unconscious,
it's-
you just be like,
It's a coup de grace, and it's a full action, like a full action, and it's automatically hit, automatically crit, and then they make a. If they still survive that, then it's a fort save.
it's in God's hands.
Pretty much. As you, Patcher, as you get underneath where your grenades were, you do see a bunch of holes in the floor, as well as it's pretty warm above you. And you can start, like, through the holes, you see some fire that's beginning to go.
Alright, and how many people do I see?
Roll perception.
14.
14. You see 2, but you hear about 5.
Alright, and I see 2. Are they in a good angle from where I am?
I would say they probably have half cover.
Alright. Okay. I will shoot one.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
That is a 14 EAC.
Goes and hits the ceiling.
And then I will move.
Okay, and then you go ahead and you hear some guy go, "Shit! What was that?"
They're in the fucking ceiling.
So you run, motherfucker, on the floor.
What is everyone else doing? Voltaire, you said you're heading that way.
Yeah.
You come across a locked door.
Well, I'm asleep, so.
I would like to try to wake up Gus.
Oh yeah.
He's my beautiful android.
How do
I
you
need to save
wake him
that
up?
man. Like not like full on putting my weight into it, but like kind of slapping him in the face, like trying to get his attention, and going, "Wake up! Wake up! I don't know what I'm doing here. Please wake up."
Go ahead and roll. If you don't have unarmed, go ahead and just roll a d20 plus your strength mod.
All right, so that's a 12.
Okay. He does not wake up.
Oh, okay. Then I'd like to try to wake up Stone.
Okay.
Are you trying the slapping method? I've already tried it.
This time,
You gotta do what nurses do and do the sternum rub.
They actually don't do that anymore.
Really? They don't do that anymore?
No.
Paramedics did it one time.
I would say my friend that's a nurse did it the other day.
Uh-oh.
I was told, like, is this to check to see if they're faking it or to try to wake them up?
I think it's to wake them up after a deep sleep.
Oh, okay, then maybe. I know that if you're trying to see if they're faking it, you take their hand above their head and you just drop it. If they're awake, they'll make sure it doesn't hit their face. If they're asleep, it'll fucking just crack them in the face.
That's hilarious.
Now I know how to fake it better.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna go to Stone and I'm gonna try shaking him.
Okay.
Wake up! Things are bad.
Don't you die on me.
Go ahead and roll a strength check for me.
All right. As I'm rolling this, I'm also muttering, "Don't be a zombie! Don't be a zombie! Don't be a zombie! Don't be a zombie!" And that's a natural 20. I have no strength modifier, so it's just a 20.
You move him vigorously while whispering, "Don't be a zombie! Don't be a zombie! Don't be a zombie!" And he lays back down.
Please. And I lay back down?
Yep.
Damn it! I tried.
Can I take a tally off, Josh?
No, sorry.
Fuck!
It does not. Actually, Nate, go ahead and roll a fort save with a -2 modifier. He seems to get your heart moving a little bit more as he shakes you around.
No!
Alright.
Damn it! Mistakes were made, boys.
The best captain.
I'm trying to be the best captain I can.
To
That
the
is
zombie
going to
crew?
be it. And you said a -2 modifier?
Yeah, -2.
Alright, so that just gets rid of my base save. That's gonna be
How much? You said 8?
18.
18. You do not gain or lose 1.
Tally?
Yeah, you do not gain or lose 1.
Oh my.
Um,
I'm gonna spend this whole episode asleep again. I can feel it.
You're a beautiful, sleepy, few words lizard boy. I'm okay with it.
I know when he's having. You need to kiss me.
I kiss him.
What?
wait, really?
You now have zombie AIDS.
Yeah. Way to go, Captain.
No.
If the medical
No,
officer was
Captain.
awake, he would very much advise against this.
Alright.
So, I need Gus and Stone to go ahead and make a fort save for me.
I'm so glad I've come nowhere near you guys in all of this.
Except for when you were right next to them.
I believe you guys.
Never happened.
22?
22. You stop having your convulsions and wake up.
Big fan.
Stone,
Oh my.
I'm sorry, what am I rolling?
fort save.
Another one? Okay.
Yep,
I believe
No,
in you.
no minus modifier.
that's correct. No mind.
Would it give him a +2 if I'm still yelling, "Wake up, you scaly bastard"?
No.
Damn,
Does that-
I tried.
He's hurt. His feelings are hurt. Minus
That is
2.
going to be a modified 19.
Ooh.
Go ahead and take one more off. And how many do we have now? 3?
2.
2?
He said 4.
Oh, 4? Oh, wonderful.
He said 12, actually. So.
You,
He's immunized against it for later.
shortly after the captain shakes him, he begins convulsing.
That wasn't because of me. You can't prove it.
I grab the cure that we have left over and heroically shove it into my own arm.
You are no longer infected.
And then I'll go to work.
Not even a look back. Just...
He's raising it. He's raising it, and then.
Oops.
I fell on this.
Immediately go to work on another one for Stone, but I just was sick of passing out.
As that was the last little bit that you could get in the room that you were trying to save for people in the Starfinder Society to use, you have no way to create another part.
Oh, that's right. We didn't have one cure. We had enough crap for one cure.
We have.
Couldn't go halvesies on it. Couldn't go halvesies on it.
We got spores for you to make another one.
Yeah, do we have more spores or not?
Not currently.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
collected.
right. That's what that cure was.
Yeah, so the decision I made last time, just to remind everybody, was that I could either heal one more of us or save the sample so that the Starfinder Society could have a cure. And then, so we only had enough for one more, which means that
You could get more spores, but you just have to wait for Stone to get worse.
Yeah, that's the
Wait.
other issue. Is Stone wearing a helmet right now?
Yeah, he's still wearing his helmet.
Alright.
Are the other guys are still here?
Getting better.
The
Yeah,
other
they're
bad guys?
Yeah, they're still.
around.
They'll start trying to repair and assist in healing the injured guards.
I will take out one of my 2 syringes that are left,
Mhm.
and inject Stone, and give him a +2 to his next skill check,
Okay.
Okay.
to his next force save.
I guess at this point, are the people in the ship next to us getting any kind of curious about what's happening, with no people checking in on comms?
You do hear someone go, "Hey, Starfinder Society, we are going to go ahead and check out this empty comm. It's been about 10 minutes since we've heard anything. We're going to go ahead and, as protocol, enter into the ship."
I want to go ahead and just let everyone know. I'm gonna go ahead and riff with these guys, try to vamp a little bit. Okay. And so on comms to the other ship, like,
Call yourself Brant Gunderson.
no. to the other side, I'm just like, hey there, sorry you guys, the Fortune checking in here. We just out there. We went to go check out this whole this beacon that was out there. While we were out there, we unfortunately did go through this weird patch of space, some asteroids and different things, and we picked up some kind of magnetic interference. Kind of messing with comms. Right now, we're sorting through that stuff with your guys. Just be a little bit here. Just wanted to check back in, let you guys know things are okay. Be right back to you.
Love ya.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Damn.
I feel like if they enter, it's gonna be like a Weekend at Bernie's thing with me. make me seem like I'm okay.
Jesus. Go ahead and roll a bluff check for me.
Okay. What modifies that kind of thing?
Charisma.
Okay.
How close am I to slitting throats?
You are at a locked door.
Shit.
So real close.
Dunk,
Okay. All right. Come on.
dunk. It'll
miss
open
having-
eventually.
I miss having lucky features. All right. So you said it was charisma.
Yeah.
So I get a 19
19.
modified. Are they saving against me for it? Fuck.
Don't worry, they're super gullible.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, I look
Copy that. Thanks for the update.
Wait, while I'm on there, then I'm just gonna be like, how's it been over here? It's been a little bit since we were back.
2 days.
Do people still dance?
You don't get a response.
Okay. This is fair.
Yeah, so Valter, you are at the first of 2 locked doors.
Open door. I need to slit throats.
I'll open the door for him if possible.
Oh yeah, I mean you're the one that locked it, so you can unlock it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead. Make a beep boop.
I have gun ready, but you know, knife on brain.
You come to a second locked door.
What the fuck?
Is that also me?
Yeah, that's also you.
I make more beep boops.
You feel a warm sensation as a pout of fire just spouts at you. And you can see this entire room has caught ablaze.
Don't worry, guys. It's fine. It's part of the aesthetic.
Ah, yes, the fire room.
I forgot we had one of these.
It's a sauna.
Just need a spitz.
Is there any sign of life in this room?
Roll a perception check.
Do you see past the flames?
Through the fire and
Can you
flames.
see them?
9.
There's only fire.
You may see like 1 or 2 people moving around, but it's really hard to see with the amount of fire that's in this room.
Alright, I'll make you a deal. Any squirming gets a bullet.
Alright, go ahead and roll to attack.
A laser. Sorry.
Alright,
Laser beams.
go ahead and roll to attack.
I'll show you a laser beam.
Nailed it.
I'll show your face a laser beam.
You stab.
So
Get out of here.
I do roll plus
Plus your dex. Plus
range.
your base combat bonus. Yeah.
Yeah, or yeah,
Plus range plus dex.
yep, or
Well,
or just
ranged, it
attack
should be
bonus
your
at the
dex
bone.
plus your BOB. BAB.
So
Yep.
just roll plus range.
Yep.
Yes.
So 22.
That'll hit.
Against EAC.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Laser.
My god. It is 1d10 with it's a fire. It's fire damage. I'm just burning them more.
Ew, you like fire, huh?
Hey, I see you guys are surrounded with fire, so I'm gonna put some fire on your fire.
So you can fire while you fire.
6 or a 9?
Should be a line on it.
It's a 6. I got a 6. F.
The first one
it has-
dies.
Okay. There, dice go. Here it is. Do I roll to attack again?
Yep, for the second one.
Oh, there's only 2 squirms?
That you can see.
Okay.
Are these the ones that I could see?
Yes.
I have a natural 20 unmodified.
What's your total?
Total is 24.
You also crit.
So it's double damage, and you do your crit effect.
If there are
It
any.
is a 1d6 burn.
Which that does also gets doubled. Yep.
So I rolled a 10. I rolled an 8 on my 1d10 and I rolled a 6 on my 1d6.
So you rolled a 16 and a 12, so 28 fire damage.
Super dead?
Yeah, he is like, yeah.
Is it like
as-
Star Trek where they just like phase?
Yeah, they sort of like.
Is it like
I'm not
Fallout
feeling
where it
so
just
good.
turns to dust?
Yeah.
I'm not feeling so good, Mr. Stark.
And then
You do get some nice stuff all over you there, Mr. Patcher.
God damn it!
All right.
More spores! Ah!
So do I see any more squirms?
No, not that you see.
I'm Does anyone need help?
Help! You hear like 6 people yelling for help.
Do I really?
Yeah, you really do. From that room.
Actually,
I-
though.
I'm gonna fire 6 more bullets.
I guess at this point I'm just gonna start shooting what I can see.
Yeah, you should probably join in on this fucking.
Each of you go ahead and roll 3 hits.
Do you guys
I
just
missed
have the
one.
2 angles?
Yeah.
What if they shoot each other?
I got
Very
one.
difficult.
We don't have. We're not cross-firing. We have a good.
Like, someone's shooting from the floor and one's shooting from the same, so it'd be very
They didn't
difficult.
cross streams.
19, 18, and a 14. So the 14 misses.
Yeah,
probably.
14 misses, yeah. But you get 2 hits.
I got a 1, a 22, and a 12.
A 1,
That's gonna miss.
Uh,
Sorry, that's a 5.
but you
I
rolled a
rolled
natural 1.
Yeah.
Mm.
Fucking tell me I shot that trash panda.
Let me see real quick if you shot this trash panda.
If you hit too hard, then I might die. Just saying.
And if you're in the floor, it doesn't matter. It's penetrating. Fuck you.
It's true. I don't get any saves from this.
Like watching a laser show. You see all this single shot bouncing all over, and then hits you straight in the chest, Valtair.
There's
Oh shit!
There's just a lot of mirrors in this room.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage against yourself on that shot.
I did
Just
5
like-
to one and 4 to another.
Is this like Pokemon where I hurt myself out of confusion?
Solitaire is confused.
No fucking way. Hold on. I rolled a 1. It's so perfect.
I believe in you.
Where's my phone? I don't even know where my phone is. Here it is.
So you take 1 point of fire damage. And then go ahead and roll. What was your other 2 hits?
21 and like a 12.
So 21 does hit. Is he there? Hello?
He went to get his phone, I guess.
Rest in pieces.
I fixed it.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage. What was your other 2 hits? You said it was like a 21 and a 12?
1, 22, and a 12. So I'm assuming
The 12
one
misses,
hit
but the
me,
22.
hit the
Yep.
Okay. I did 1 fire damage on myself.
Okay.
Killing it.
It's super effective.
I also did 1 fire damage on the other fucker.
I did 5 and 4 though.
The 2 people you shot, Patcher, just fall in the fire.
That's 2.
And then you hear the other people in the room. Oh, stop shooting! We surrender.
Oh man, I hate that.
Can I put like the fire suppressing systems on in there?
The sprinklers are actually already
Why
on.
did you do this to begin with? What the fuck?
No, sprinklers are already active. As soon as like
Okay.
the ship caught fire, everywhere in the ship is raining.
I liked the fire before. Like imagine I get to draw that later. Just flames all around you. You look evil as
Exactly.
shit in the fire.
Wait, do we have like an actual video of stuff yet?
What? No, not yet.
No.
Give me all your weapons and I'll let you live. As I climb out
I
of the
figured you'd be asking for limbs.
Go ahead and roll a diplomacy check for me.
Not like intimidate. Okay.
Wouldn't it be intimidation?
I mean, unless you were trying to intimidate.
I don't know. Would you be more diplomatic if I'm like, hey, I'll let you live if you give me your weapons?
Depends on what you say.
That's what I just said.
Go ahead and roll intimidation then, if you were trying to intimidate.
It's a 10 either way.
Mm. They drop their weapons.
Is it safe enough for me to walk in this fire?
If you stay in there too long, you might take some fire damage.
I quickly gather up all their weapons.
Okay.
And then leave through the floor.
Like, through the floor.
I'm assuming my gun goes on my back like Mass Effect, just like. I don't really know for sure, but
Why not?
I don't know. I'm assuming. And then I just grab 2 by the nape of their collars and just drag them out of the fire.
They do try to like fight you against it, but they seem like too weak. It looks like they're trying to like run back in to try to save the people that are inside, but you would end up pulling them out.
Hey, Captain, maybe we should, like, help these people just because they gave me all their weapons. I did say that I would help them.
That was the only stipulation.
Alright,
Josh, which one out of the 2 fought me the most?
Oh God. Don't tell
It's
us.
like they're both human. One's significantly younger than the other is, and that was the one that was trying to fight you. Not necessarily like fight you, but like try to resist.
Josh.
Yeah.
It's still a deck in the face.
Oh, okay, cool.
He puts
out
the
your
ship's
deck of cards.
deck.
It's just a deck of
52
cards.
card pickup.
Boom.
has them both by the back of the shirt. One tries to fight, so he just slams them into the wall.
This is melee, so that's a 16.
That'll hit.
Hey!
Are you trying to just do subdual damage?
I'm not trying to kill him. I want to knock his ass out.
Yeah.
What do you want me to roll for that?
Same damage. If it's just yours, do you have unarmed combat?
I do. It's called natural weapons for
Yep.
the Vex, or the is it Vex?
Vesk.
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 And I don't remember what that.
1d6 plus strength.
Alright, cool. What you mean?
1d1 plus charisma.
Plus my strength modifier.
Yep.
Oh fuck. 8.
He goes unconscious.
Did I accidentally pull a fucking
No.
cowboy and splatter his head?
No, he's good.
Cool. And then I'm gonna then proceed to stare at the other one. Obviously, you can't see facial expressions because I have a giant fucking mask on.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna stare at him menacingly and give off the aroma of I fucking dare you.
Roll an intimidation check with a +3.
The aroma of I fucking dare you. He can smell this shit.
It's the musk.
Alright, you give me the.
No,
fucking
that's just the
aroma.
smell of a burning Vesk.
What? Stop making me roll this shit. All right.
I gave you a +3.
Oh, +3.
Yeah.
Then it's 10.
You're as intimidating as me!
He just goes straight limp in your arms.
He died in your
He's
arms.
already on the floor.
Yeah.
Like I dragged them and they're all on the ground.
Yeah.
Did he just faint?
No, he just accepted his fate at this point.
Okay. Oh no!
Must have been something you said.
Continue with your actual helpful shit. I'm done with my violence for a while.
Stone, go ahead and
Violence is
roll
helpful.
a fort save for
I'm
me.
not strong enough to carry anybody.
Sure thing, buddy.
And you get the +2 from the syringe.
Yep.
Yep.
You can do it.
We have 2 hostages. That's all we need. The rest can burn.
That is
Wait,
going to
but-
be a modified 21.
Take one off.
Take it off, big boy.
I'm
Take it
down.
off.
Doesn't happen to wake up, does he?
Nope,
I'm
he's
down to 1 tally.
he is just unconscious and mildly convulsing.
Just mildly, though.
Yeah.
More like an arm.
Exactly.
So, Captain, our options are wait a half hour,
Crapped it.
drag him to where we need him to go, or yeah, that's it. No, there are no other options. We can try and wake him up. I can do the best I can, but
Weekend at
to
Bernie's.
wake up. or we drag this giant lizard to where we need them to go.
This is a tough choice. Cause I feel like no offense to you, Gus, but like looking at myself and looking at you, we're not the strongest looking gentlemen here. Yeah. So I don't think either of us is gonna be able to move him, at least anywhere near effectively. So I'm gonna say, do your best, and I believe in you.
Hey guys. I have an alternative. I have an alternative idea here for the whole stealing ship thing. Don't get me wrong, stealing ship's great.
That's where I was headed.
You want to steal a ship, or you want to go to the ship?
You were headed to the ship. I'm stealing it regardless of what you do.
Just because these guys in the southern end, they believe that them not being able to talk to their guys over here on this side right now is because of gravitational, magnetic, who's and what's it's that I said to them.
You Star Trek them.
Very much so. So.
You know what Star Trek is?
That gravitronic pulse bullcrap, yeah.
I hope we
I
know
use
what
that
Star
all
Trek
the time.
is. It's what they call it like a path trek or something. I don't know what they call it in this universe.
Star Pathers.
Star Pathers. But yeah, so they believe that right now. We could feasibly say that because of these malfunctions, those grenades went off. We can not have to steal a ship.
They could just give it to us.
I think that seems unlikely, but I like the optimism.
Ooh, I'm gonna jump in here on this, Ari. What if we say, hear me out.
Wait, we're stealing a ship?
No, hopefully not.
Yes, we are.
Essentially, we're up in the air.
Like it.
Gus, I know it kind of goes against Starfinder Protocol, but we're kind of right in the middle of trying to figure out if we're gonna be pirates or not.
TLDR on this one is that they were going to destroy you guys because you have a sickness.
I'm pretty sure that it's Starfinder Protocol to steal the ship of the people that try to commandeer you.
It, in fact, is not Starfinder.
I think it should be, because that, like...
Anyway,
I think we're
here's my
past- I think
suggestion.
we're past Starfinder Protocol now.
Here's my suggestion. Patcher, you make your way back to engineering and you break our engines. Just break them real good. And then... I'm spitting out the plan here. You break our engines just real good. Just mess them up as much as you can. All those redundancies, get them gone.
Set them to explode.
Everything is redundant at this point. Then we ask them, hey, our ship is super busted. Is there any way that y'all could come aboard and help us fix it? When they come over, we go to theirs and fly off.
Don't they want to talk to the captain? The dead one?
I'll do my best his voice over the radio, and say that I'm sick and I can't come to the door right now.
I'm gonna have to kill more people.
All right, it was a work in progress. As I said it, it sounded more dumb. I get it.
So, what you're saying is we should just wing it and see what happens? Is that...
Did it work for Han
Captain's
Solo?
orders?
Captain's orders. Wing it. Here we go.
Did it work
Everybody
for Han
play off of each other. If there's anything that needs to be talked about, let me know. I'll say some words.
I open a private comm to Ori and ask for a definition of wing it. I don't understand. Ori, do you know what a wing it is?
I want to try to exclusively explain it to him with other turns of phrase. You know, flying by the seat of your pants, you know, taking life by the horns.
Oh, yeah. Do they have horns?
Shit. So basically, just improvise.
Oh. Why didn't you just say that and I hang up?
So, Bruce, I'm gonna go to the engine room and not really break it, just make it look broken.
Make it look broken?
Yeah, like, remove a part, but really it's just an easy fix if we need to.
So you're breaking it, but with an easy fix.
Sure.
Go ahead and roll engineering. I was trying to see if you were trying to roll disguise or if you're trying to roll engineering.
Yeah, definitely engineering. 22.
22. You took
out the batteries.
You took out
I can already
a
see how this
fuse.
is gonna go.
You took a fuse out, and all of the power is drained from the engines.
No, wait. Does that mean is that the thing that powers everything else also?
Just the engines.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I could do that too if you want.
Nope.
I'll take out life support and this.
You guys feel the ships sort of begin to slowly just drift.
On the comms, I guess I'll go ahead and start the event thing that we're doing here. All right, so it looks like it's getting a little worse over here. We are still definitely having some trouble with that magnetic field that we picked up out there. If you guys could send over like any kind of repair crew or anything like that, we are having issues with that, and I can't hail your guys' captain on comms, even the internal systems here. I can't reach out to the guy right now.
Everyone else besides me is on that ship. I'm just the pilot.
Oh shit! I am so sorry for what is happening.
What do you mean? What's happening?
It's a complicated situation over here, and I don't want you to have to deal with that. In general, that sucks, man. I've been there before.
I put the fuse
Right.
in my cheek pouch.
Real quick to the guy, be like, hey man, so you have any hobbies or anything like that?
He's making small.
What?
With the
Are you
pilot.
asking about? We're a little busy here. What? Shouldn't you try to be like
The guy
fixing
that
your ship?
attacked out of the fire.
No, they're working on it. I mean, we lost power to the engines right now, so I mean, I have to sit here and man this comm, and I am heckin' stressed, friend. Let me tell you. If you could talk me through this, I'd really appreciate it. Just stay where you are and keep talking to me.
I can't talk you
Also,
through
like-
this.
On our comms, just in between breaths. Ori, how many are on the? Did you get how many on the ship?
Yeah, it's just the one guy. Don't kill him too hard.
Oh no, we're good. I'm gonna leave the medical bay and start heading towards the ship, and just over the comms, Patcher, Val with me. We're gonna go steal a ship.
Oh yeah.
What?
My favorite.
Just meet me at the airlock for the other ship. There's only one person on board over there, so that ship is ours.
Is that you exclusively to them?
Just over our universal comms,
Okay.
but like talking to them specifically.
So in that situation, I want to go ahead and tell you guys that he is in wherever their communications stuff would be. I'm gonna try to keep him there. Also, if we can just take him with us, you know, it's just the one guy. He didn't do anything wrong. He's okay.
Friends, if he
Maybe
gives
he
me all this stuff, then he can live.
Maybe he can play the bass. You know, he should be left alone. He's
What you got, Val?
Maybe he's
still
good
have-
at cards.
We still
Yeah.
have 2 other survivors that I pulled out of the fire, but they are both handcuffed.
So bring them with us.
And unconscious.
Bring them with us.
Only one's unconscious.
Make the other one unconscious.
So I want to start while I'm waiting for Stone to either wake up or almost die. Either is fine with me. I want to start preparing more of my serum, so like replenishing my stock of syringes.
Go ahead and roll what you got to for that.
So it says that I just need 10 minutes to do it.
Oh.
I could roll something to do it under duress, I guess.
No, if it only takes 10 minutes, it would just take time.
Okay.
Captain, as you get to head down towards the airlock, you remember that the main area right before the airlock is currently on fire.
Okay. The main area right in front of the airlock. So is the airlock blocked? Like, can we not get through?
If you look at the ship, it's that little square underneath the fire. So you'd have to go through the fire to get to the airlock.
Would we have any sort of like fire extinguisher on board, like aside from just the sprinkler system, like a handheld one or anything like that?
You guys have one. Last I saw it was with Patcher. Where is it
Okay.
now, Patcher?
Patcher, do you still have that fire extinguisher? Maybe we can
Probably
like.
in my room, wherever it's in the engine room. So I'll just bring it with me.
Yeah, then maybe we can blast a hole through this fire quick enough that we can get across.
There might not be much left, but you know.
Were you
try it.
hovering the fire extinguisher?
No, I was using it to fly around. Remember?
Oh yeah.
It's fun.
These are the good times.
Simple
It's the best use of a fire extinguisher I've ever seen.
anybody remember the simpler times when we weren't potentially fugitives?
Nope.
Or almost
So
dying
long
from
ago.
some kind of plague.
So far away.
Okay, so you go ahead and use the extinguisher. You guys extinguish a good portion of the fire. There's still some embers, but it reeks inside of this area. As you guys see 9 burned alive bodies.
Alright.
Well,
I'm just gonna hold my breath through until we're through the airlock and it doesn't smell bad anymore.
I'm sure that's the Vesks. They tend to stink.
Fuck.
Got him.
Y'all got some race issues to deal with.
It's sort of, it hits you guys a little bit. This could be you.
Yeah. As I ponder that, I just tell myself, nope, you've already thrown up about somebody being dead. It's not going to change anything right now.
Roll a fort save.
Terra doesn't really give a shit. It'll happen one day.
That's an 18.
18. You're able to keep it down as you push through.
Alright.
Airlock is there.
Alright. Alright, so when we get across, Ori had said that their communications engineer was a pretty cool guy, and he's just kind of out here doing what he's doing. So I vote that we keep him alive, just subdued, like our other 2 friends here. And maybe we can work something off of that. So when we find him, just don't kill him.
I'll do my best.
I have more binders.
Damn right you do. Alright, let's go. And I hit the button for the airlock to, like, get onto the other ship.
Okay.
Also adjusting my captain's hat to look as official as I can.
It falls off.
Exactly. What's your health looking like right now?
My health is, I'm at 0 stamina and 8 out of 10.
You have a little limp with you. You know, you're actually pretty hurt. You have a small limp going on. Patrick, what are you looking like?
3 stamina points, 8 hit points out of 8.
Okay, cool. You're walking around a little winded, but you're okay. Valtair, you're just missing 1, right? That you shot yourself with?
No. I was missing 1 already from because the Stimpact didn't give me 100%. It got me 1 less, so I'm now 11 out of 13, 0 stamina.
You as well have just a little limp. It's not really noticeable, but you can tell you're definitely, this is the furthest you got to being injured in quite some time.
Okay.
You guys have got there, the airlock. You cannot get into the other side. It looks like the door to the other ship is locked.
I will hack it.
Roll computers.
I tell my little imp to stay close.
25. 25.
You're in. Your little imp begins to malfunction as Chatbot gets a little confused.
No! No! Speaking of which, I have not been streaming this. I wanted to put that out there.
That's a lot of death, and I believe you're breaking a lot of Twitch rules.
Space Twitch.
Space Twitch
Space
TOS
Twitch.
is far more lenient.
It can only be certain type of.
Presenting nipples?
Nope.
It depends on the species.
God damn it! Even in space.
Are they humanoid? Not allowed.
I
Yep.
just want to be a Twitch thought so bad.
Jesus Christ.
So once we're on board the ship, I want to jump onto comms and like see if I can get in touch with the guy who's running the communications on this ship, like the pilot over here.
We're coming for you.
You just you don't see a frequency for it. This ship.
Do I see Any kind of computers on the walls that look like
Yeah,
intercoms?
there's a computer right next to like the door where it has like an intercom on it, and then it has just a computer and it says password.
I will hack that too.
Try password. It's always password.
True.
It's like 99% of the time password.
12.
Maybe try password 123. Did you try password 123?
I don't. Give me a second. Gosh.
A B C D E F G password.
19.
Don't get us locked out.
Too many logins.
Two X's appear on the screen.
Okay.
You have a spot for
Dude,
one more.
Let's
If it's
just
like-
go find
If
this
it's
guy.
like Fallout, walk away for a second and come back.
Dude, okay, I have it. This time, try big booty Vesk.
All right.
Is that what you're really trying?
No,
I was-
Oh God,
I'm
no,
just
please try
hacking
it.
it again.
And
I'm placating the captain.
I want to use
25.
my courage action. Never mind.
25.
Never mind.
You get into it.
It's big booty fast.
What would you like to look for particularly?
I was just trying to find.
A folder called Big Booty Vesk.
Well, what do I see? I guess because I'm already in it.
It have account settings, comms, airlock doors.
Cap, I'm in. What do you want?
Give me the comms. We need to be able to talk to this guy because I have no idea where I'm going on this ship.
Beep boop. I get the comms, and then I step away because I don't want to talk.
Alright, I'll step up. I'll pull up a little microphone to be able to talk to the guy.
He really did it.
I really did it.
Even though we're on the ship to talk to the ship,
Yeah, but he's got it's a special ship microphone, okay?
Yeah.
just comes out of the ceiling.
It does. It just comes like right out of the wall panel.
Gentlemen.
Are you ready
So-
to be boarded?
So, hey, this is Captain Andros Sunspire of the Fortune that y'all are docked up with right now. I was actually sent across by your captain just to double check something because I think you were told something along the lines of our engines were wonky. So I actually came over with a couple of my guys to grab a couple like tools and such, just so I know. Is there like a directory for your ship here?
Roll a bluff with a +2.
Oh God, good luck, man.
The 21?
So it's you said it's you and a couple of your people.
Yeah, it's me and we got my boy Patcher, and we got this big old lizard boy Valetier right here. He's just here to help me pick stuff up. Don't mind him. He's a little scary, but if you don't look him in the eye, he's fine.
She made my name real fancy.
Valtier.
Valatier.
I just have one question
I
for
wasn't
you,
gonna
Captain.
out you like that. Yeah, shoot.
How'd you get access to this comms?
I wanna pop over that way. Hey, sorry, that was me there. Just trying to figure some stuff out here. Really nervous.
So you hacked our comms?
I get antsy. I get antsy, man, and I am a science officer. You understand? Everyone's got a hobby. This is mine. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I was told that everything was cleared as far as comms go with you,
I'm
Captain.
sorry, Cap. I'm
very
sorry,
about
Captain.
that. Ori, we're gonna have a chat about you getting into other people's comms when I get back on board.
It happens so often.
It's
Roll-
really easy to do. I understand it.
Roll a bluff with a +5.
Hey Val, what are we gonna do?
That's a 30.
Jesus Christ.
So
He's,
mine's 18 plus
He
the
falls
5,
in love
23.
with you.
Okay. It's against Starfire, Star Protocol, but
I
I
know.
guess.
I suck.
Is Captain, you sort of pick up on the mannerisms, very android-like.
Okay. Hey, so my guy, I just want to know, like, just where's the directory? I don't want to have to bug you too much or anything like that. I just need to know pretty much where I'm heading here. Is there something you can put me to, or a way that you can help me get around?
Well, I guess since you're already in our system, it's there's a file in there, directory.
Oh, I'm not completely in the system. I'm just here for the comms. Is there a way that you can open up a terminal for me?
Yeah, I guess since you're talking out one, I can open it for you.
Oh, awesome! Thank you so much.
And it
And,
opens up. It doesn't look any different, but it's opened.
and I kind of push the mic way away from my face and say really quietly to everybody, sometimes you just have to self-lie. All right, awesome. Thanks, man.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, so we're just going to be in and out really quick, and thank you so much.
Can we let our? I want to let our two Alexas talk to each other.
Okay, Google?
Yeah.
So I'll pull up the I'll pull up the directory and figure out where the bridge is
Okay.
and go to the bridge.
This is a large ship, much larger than your guys's.
Yes.
This is considered a tier 4 ship.
My God.
All right. That's huge.
The only person who knew what that meant.
Because what tier is your guys's right now?
Tier 1.
Oh
Like,
my
on
God.
a good day.
Low numbers are
On a good day.
I would say
Tier
after
1. Tier 4.
after Patcher got rid of all the redundancies, it was probably like a 0.5.
I mean, let's be honest here.
Just a half chub.
Those were dangerous things I needed to take care of.
I'm gonna run. Let's just roll up to the bridge here, guys. I think I know where. I think I know where the guy's at. We can probably take a look.
Okay. I'm following the big guy and the other guy that's bigger than me.
I'm just gonna punch him in the face.
Me?
Gus, you turn around and hear as he begins to like vomit blood from finally being awake after about 9 hours, 10 hours of being
Any
unconscious.
spores in that blood, or
You could check it with a scanner.
you got it.
I'm on it.
Which this doesn't matter which science I'm using. I have the same modifier. 25.
25? It's very, very small amount. He didn't get as bad as Patrick did, where he was starting to like produce the spores, but you can see that his blood is tainted with it.
Okay. I want to take a sample
Mhm.
and simultaneously be like, "Welcome back, Stone. We are at the Starfinder station. We've blown up a captain. I think one of your favorite instructors, actually. And now you and I are probably going to have to hightail it over to another ship. Captain, Stone is up. What do you want us to do here?"
Excellent. Welcome back to the world of the Awake, Stone. I'm glad to have you with us. Meet up with Ori and be ready to move, because I think we might have ourselves a new home out here.
What?
Also, everyone that's been infected.
How long was Stone asleep?
7 years. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Gus doesn't look like he's aged a minute.
Yeah, I
I'm
want to
just gonna-
collect some samples here, and then that's it. Go ahead.
Gotcha. No, you go ahead. So you're gonna collect some samples. I'm gonna call up Voltaire on the comms. Voltaire, are we doing this?
Get ready for more killing.
Stone is always with you. Let's do it.
Y'all crazy.
You guys have like a little.
Those that have officially been infected, I put this on your sheet somewhere. You guys will have a -5 on your fort save, an initial fort save against not being affected by this disease again.
Now I wish I had gotten it. This is
Wait.
chickenpox all over again.
No, it's
Wait, we get a -5? Like, we're more susceptible?
Correct, because it has official.
Oh,
You're
shit.
like your blood has, has accepted part of this disease, so it makes you more susceptible to it.
This is nothing like chickenpox. I'm glad
This
that's
is
not-
anti-chickenpox.
I was like, do you know how vaccines work?
Ask Balto.
Hey, he died. He worked really hard to get those vaccines. You better damn well use them.
Absolutely.
I watched that movie and 100% thought they just had nitroglycerin.
I thought it was just a sled race.
Yeah, so did I. I was like, oh, this is medicine to save people's lives.
Yeah, so I guess I'll get out of the medical room and head where Ori is.
The first thing you see after you leave the med bay is just pieces and bits and gore of what you assume was once a person, or a couple of people. You still see majority like a torso and like partial of an arm of a young military officer laying on the ground, and you see Ori to the right in the bridge. You turn left and head down the hall. As you get right in front of the airlock door, you see 9 just charcoaled bodies.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk past them like they're nothing. Like it's just
Jesus
it's
Christ, you
totally
Vesk are
cool.
hardcore.
It's Tuesday.
Right.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
I hate all of you.
But no, I'm gonna like see all the charred bodies and just walk past them like they're nothing. It's totally fine.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Gus, are you going with?
Am I doing who?
Are you
what?
going? Are you going with?
Yeah.
All right. You see the exact same. I mean, you saw a majority of it, because you were there for the explosion and stuff. But the charred bodies is new to you.
Yeah, it's about what I expected. I mean,
You guys both go to. Ori, are you going with them, or are you still staying on the bridge?
So are they the last people on the ship at this point,
Uh,
aside from me?
Yeah, they're heading to the airlock.
Okay.
So you have 2
can-
people tied up behind you, and then you have no one else.
So the tied up people, they're making their way with us,
Uh,
or they're just.
they're currently just in the bridge. The 2 tied up crew members.
I want to go ahead and try to take them with us. I'm gonna switch a couple command functions over to that little deck thing that I got.
Mhm.
And I guess follow over to that other ship.
Okay.
I want like as I'm walking with those guys, I want to talk to the other guy on the other ship.
Hey,
Like, as
what's
we're
your
going, like-
what's your strength bonus, or what's your strength or total?
Let's see here.
1,000,000? Don't fuck with him.
Unfuckwittable.
It's actually a racial
My score
slur.
is just 11. No modifier.
11. You will have to roll to drag both of them, or one's still
Oh,
conscious.
are they like
One's
unconscious?
unconscious. One's knocked out.
I'm gonna try to get that guy to help me.
Okay. He sees what you're doing. Go ahead and roll and add a +3 to yours. Check.
So it's 16 plus 3, so 19.
19. You guys are
Yeah.
dragging him out.
Okay.
And the guy that you're helping drag as you guys pass by all the gore and stuff, you now see the 9 charred people. And the guy just starts breaking down and crying as he's dragging this guy through.
I want to, as we're going, I want to talk to him. Like, listen, man, this is exactly what we were trying to avoid for us. We got sick while we were out there trying to help somebody else, and you guys came onto our ship armed. I didn't ask for this.
I didn't ask for this.
So Josh, is he with us at this point?
No, he's a little bit behind you because he was trying to get the other guy to help him. You guys are currently waiting in the airlock for him.
Okay, so
He looks over to you. They're not loaded. And just continues to pull.
I'd keep that to myself.
I love this
But
game.
I like nod at him though, like okay, and keep going.
We're to bring in a not loaded gun to anything. Like, if you're gonna bring a gun, it better at least have 1 round in it.
I mean, what happened to your
Every
gun?
What?
What if they were just syringe guns?
Voltaire has a weird itch in the back of his neck.
What?
Because he keeps hearing about people talking about guns that prisoners shouldn't have.
I mean, he didn't have a gun because all the guns were given to Patcher.
Patcher.
So he just.
man.
What is unloaded?
The guns that
Are
they
they-
had.
Well, I didn't hear that, so
Yeah.
I can't check it.
And then just he begins to. You guys see as Ori and the prisoners begin to go into the airlock. And that's where we'll take our break.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad everyone is awake.
We've had to steal a ship, boys.
All right, I will be right back, guys, as I go ahead and take us into break time. We will be back at 10. Let's go 10:40. We'll take a little bit of a longer break tonight. 10:40.
Stay safe out there, yo.
Apex.
All right, guys, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. We are going to take just a small break as we go ahead and get something to eat, become something to drink, stretch, use the bathroom. So if you guys haven't already, feel free to give the channel a follow. If you guys are longtime followers, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way and back into the stream, so I do appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in about 10 minutes. all so much for hanging out and still being in the chat. We'll go ahead and get back to where we started. All right. So, airlock doors hiss as the rest of the Star Venturers head onto their quote-unquote new home.
We're changing the name, right?
What? Yeah. What was the name of the ship?
The something Pearl necklace.
Sailor's Pearl.
It's your boy, Skinny Penis.
So have the three of us, me, Val, and Patrick, gotten anywhere near the bridge at this point?
You're about halfway there.
Wow, ship is huge. I love it.
It is a large ship.
God.
I'm gonna
I
hop
just-
on.
Are we talking like actually large or
It's about two times as big as your guys' shift.
so
wanna-
large? All right, cool.
I want to go find the mid bay.
Funnily enough, there's an open terminal right outside of your guys' airlock doors that has the the map of the whole ship.
Control F med bay.
Control F4.
It's
Alt F4?
yes, you did leave the basketball hoop in the cargo hold.
Fuck.
You guys go ahead and head
Basketball.
over. Gus, you make your way towards the med bay. It's a little bit closer. Still take probably about 10 minutes to get there. Not really, about 5 minutes. 5-minute walk. Are you the three of you heading to the bridge? Are you guys stealthing your way through? Or just like walking your way through? Because this is nowhere near the engineering bay where the tools that you were quoting were supposed to be.
I'm gonna walk like I know what I'm doing.
I'm just following.
Go ahead and roll a bluff check for me.
My ship hailing microphone was in the way. That would be a 19. My bluff check is out of control.
19. Okay. You make your way to the door. You look above it. There is a sensor.
Like
Uh-oh.
to the bridge?
Yeah, to the bridge.
Okay, then I'm gonna stop. And to the other two. Alright. There's a sensor above the door. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna walk in like we own the place. Val, you're gonna restrain the pilot. Patcher, you're gonna jump in and make sure that there's nothing rigged to blow us all to hell. And then we'll take it slow. Don't kill the guy. If you knock him out, that's okay. But no more killing people.
I thought the only person on the ship was in the communications.
I think he's also the pilot, so I just kind of assumed that he was on the bridge.
Okay.
I don't know.
Good talk.
Alright. And break. And I turn around and walk through the door and onto the bridge.
You walk straight into the door, and it says,
Yeah. Yep. That's what I was waiting for.
Damn it.
Don't worry. I got this.
Yeah, Patrick, do your thing.
I'm gonna go hack it.
I want to encourage him.
Okay. How do you encourage him?
Hey, nobody saw me walk into that door, so how's about we just, we get it open, and act like it never happened, and then we can live here again, and then you get to search for redundancies here. I believe in you. Get that door open.
I was gonna do that anyway, but all right.
And that is a 16. I need a DC 15 to get there.
Does it base off your ship's tier?
No, this is just a straight check. My demand is off of the ship's tier.
Gotcha. I was like, because that
Okay.
doesn't succeed anymore, because your ship's tier is now like 4.
I was wondering if it would be that like we have no ship, so no tier.
You still technically have a ship, and I guess you're in the process of having 2 ships.
A ship is more of a state of mind.
Exactly.
It's a people.
All right, so you get the +2 bonus.
So that would be a 23.
All right, you are in. You see a long list of people that have access into the bridge.
I just enter all of us into it then.
Beep beep. Welcome aboard, Captain.
It already knows who I am.
It says captain for everyone when
No.
they walk by.
I made mine Admiral.
Welcome, Admiral.
Ship's a fucking liar.
Good luck.
Yeah, just walking on into the bridge.
As it's taken some time for you to get Hacken actually into the door, you have all arrived here.
Back in time.
Exactly. You have all arrived here, minus Gus, because he went looking for the medical bay. And you see the last person on the ship, the pilot, aimed right at you with a gun.
Can I like come from behind everybody? Because I'm assuming everyone like puts like hands up or something. Like whoa.
He already
Hands.
is like aimed and ready.
I want to come like between people. Like listen, hey, Dibby, can I call you Dibby?
That's not even close to my real name.
Listen, Dibby. None of us want to hurt anybody. Okay, we're all victims of circumstance here. All right, and I mean, if I'm being honest, I think Starfighter Protocol says that we should help people who are in bad situations. Am I wrong?
And now that you see, he is a younger built android. He probably looks like he's anywhere between. He's probably
I'm starting
older.
to get the feeling we're gonna be pirates with feelings.
He looks like the age of about a 15 or 16-year-old male boy. But you can definitely tell he's an android, so you're assuming he's probably older. But at least the
I know
body.
His name's Wesley.
Crusher.
Damn it, Wesley!
Shut up, Wesley.
I'm like, all right. So like, it says that we should help people who are in bad situations, right?
I mean,
Why is he in a bad situation?
We're the ones in the bad situation. Shut up.
Listen, we're all in
Listen to
bad.
your Admiral.
We're all in a bad situation right here. Like, listen, you have to deal with all of these people who clearly are desperate and want to save themselves, and we're kind of like a rock and a hard place for each other right now.
Then-
Also, we're carrying a terrible disease that you now have.
then why? Wait, what? And why are they handcuffed?
Listen, man, it's been a comedy of errors over here. Real shit show, if I'm being honest.
Don't make
But
me
we
shoot.
can help each other.
I'll do it. Say one more word,
No,
and I'll shoot.
neither of us need to shoot each other at all. In fact,
There, there.
Yeah, you're all
Yeah.
there.
Everybody but Gus is here.
I'm trying to make
I'm-
sure
prisoners.
it didn't happen.
I'm gonna Gatling gun on back. I'm just gonna walk directly at him.
You hear.
I'll defuse it.
This is the rock and the hard place that I was talking about, Dibby.
You hear click, click.
And then I
Ah,
just
shit, I
fucking
forgot about that
snatch
part.
the gun and just rip it out of his hand.
Can I have that?
I'll throw it to Cap.
Yeah, thank you. I'll just
Totally
kind of
forgot
put
they
it.
were unloaded.
I'll just put it like right in the front of my pants.
It somehow gains ammunition and goes off.
Exactly.
My dick.
Oh yeah, what kind of weapons are these?
Figure that out here in a bit.
Yeah. So, that was awkward, right?
So
How do you
Turn
not know
around.
the gun's loaded?
I mean, I knew it wasn't loaded, but
Turn around.
he turns around and looks at
I'm
the
behind,
window.
behind the back.
Hey,
Okay.
you got any credits?
What? Are you? I thought you guys were in a. What?
Okay.
I'm just
Yeah.
curious. That's just more of a
So
curiosity
He's real inquisitive, Dibby.
My name's not
Dibby.
Dibby.
So Dibby, check it out.
Shut up.
Okay.
We're in a bit of a pickle here.
Same.
Yeah, no, you are too. Maybe we can all help each other.
Like Starfinder code would dictate.
Mm-hmm.
Do you even know Starfinder code?
Let me find out.
Squad Bagada.
I'm gonna jump on the comms to Gus. Yeah, of course. I definitely, Gus, wouldn't not know how to find that in Starfinder protocol about helping people in need, Gus.
Why do you keep saying Gus?
In there, right?
Captain, I think you mean the Starfinder mission.
Yeah.
To protect all life forms in the galaxy.
Yeah, like it's the Starfinder mission. It's to protect all life forms in the galaxy. Gus, thank you.
Volataire only cares about his life forms, Trash Panda included.
So what we can do, our ship is now a mess. There was some weird magnetic thing that detonated a whole bunch of ordnance, and we're not trying to get stuck with that looking like we murdered people. So what we're gonna do, you're gonna fly this ship. We're gonna stay attached because our engines are bad at the moment. And when we get to the Starfinder Association, you, and you, pointing to assumed name Dibby, and the other two that we have cuffed, we're gonna have a talk about what happened.
One's knocked out.
Okay, so you, and the unconscious guy, we're gonna have a conversation about what happened here, so everyone has their facts straight.
Are we not there?
We're like,
You guys are like, I mean, you're about 100 miles away from the port. You guys came out as jump, asked for permission to land, and they say, hey, no, you guys are gross.
Are we no longer... Is no one infected anymore? Are we all cured?
You guys are all cured.
Captain, I
not
said
quite.
we cut losses. What? Wait, not quite?
Stone is still... That's why I'm headed to the med bay. Unless you want to say that I've gone to the med bay, synthesized a cure, and then injected stone with it.
I wanna
it's
say
going to
that.
take some time for you to create a cure.
It's a what?
But
It takes some
it
time to create a cure.
Yeah.
can be done. You can cure stone. We don't need them.
Provided I mean, I don't need them to cure
I need
stone
a yes or a
regardless.
no. Can you cure stone? Without
Yeah,
them?
I can cure stone without
All
anyone.
right,
I can
Captain,
do it
I say
myself.
cut losses. We just leave. These
I am
three
in a-
airlock, we leave.
I am in a morally ambiguous situation here. Val, you're my 4 killing them. Ori, you're my 4 keeping them alive. Go.
Here's
All
the
right.
deal. If we just kill them now, no one knows what we did. We take the ship, we move on. We say we found it out in the street, in the space. When street space. And then when what's his face? Starfinder asks us what happened. We say we found it when our ship exploded. I don't know, you answer that. We played dumb. And then we continue to be Starfinder. We don't have to be pirates. Or we just be pirates. I mean, at this point, it's up to you. But, I mean, I think these 3 need to die. Just for
I
our
like-
own safety.
I like the second half of the plan that you were saying there. The part where you say that we just found the ship. Our ship is bad. We found this good ship, and then stuff happened, and now we have this good ship. I like that part. I like that part a lot. Maybe we ask these guys if they're okay with lying with us. Just saying.
Are we ever going to trust them? Like,
Yeah,
this-
I'm pretty sure whatever the computer boy says, he just believes. So if he says that he believes something,
Hey, that's
Then we
my
can
name's
trust him.
Dibby. Well, no, it's not.
Dabney, shut the
Dibby
fuck
will
up,
be there.
Dabney. I swear to God, Dabney.
Swear to God.
All right.
Is that what you dab with your knees?
Permission to speak?
So, yeah, let's have a chat here. Dibby Dabney, what you got?
His name's Dandy, damn it.
Dandy. That's your new name.
I'm just gonna go look for redundancies.
I'm going to be honest with you because I hope that'll save my life.
I gotta rebuild a robot.
You said you're going to be honest, so you're going to tell them that we fucking watched your captain suicide himself?
No, you just told them yourself because the comms are on.
What?
Fuck.
And then you hear, shoot
Oh, wait,
that
how
shit
is he,
down.
How do you turn the
All right, well that just god! Ew, wow, that's
Okay,
heated.
Val.
All right.
So-
I changed my mind. These guys out the airlock, Diddy, you're staying right fucking here, and you're for a world of hurt.
Hey,
So-
permission to fly the ship and not get shut down, Captain.
Stone just at this point is just fed up with the whole thing. He's gonna walk up to Dandy and just grab him by the head.
Oh,
We tried this before.
You're Game of Thronesing him.
Yes, he's just gonna grab. I'm just gonna try and like full on like thumbs through the eye holes.
go ahead and make a melee attack against his AC, because he's not
I'm
gonna
gonna-
just openly let you grab him by the skull.
I'm gonna.
He's
encourage
binded.
you.
He's binded and with Volterror.
Well, I mean, yeah, but he's not being held by Voltaire currently.
I'm
No,
gonna
but he
encourage.
does have handcuffs behind the back.
Yeah, I mean, but he can still like.
That should be a negative modifier for you.
Have you ever fought a man grabbing you by the skull when you have handcuffs on, Josh?
No, have you?
Actually.
So I am encouraging Stone this whole time.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
get him! Get him!
So that's gonna be
There's
gonna
no
be
way for we're part of Starfinder anymore.
that's gonna be a modified
Squeeze them.
A modified 20.
Yes.
With a +2 on that because I got a 17.
So we're not telling Gus this happened, right?
No, Gus doesn't need to know. He's a precious boy, and I don't think he can handle it.
Well, I'm not even.
What
I'm not
don't
even
I need to
there
know?
anymore.
I'm telling you
Yes,
what,
Captain.
Thank God.
when this is done, we can still be part of Starfinder. No one has to know.
But they
Oh,
said
fair.
the
The
Well,
comms-
you just said
idea.
the
the
comms-
comms are on.
We know here at Starfinder.
Starfinder Incorporated.
Without
We know
saying
exactly what's going on.
without saying names, I'm gonna point at Ori and just say, "Shut down the comms now, 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 now."
Wait,
No problem, Captain Sunspire.
Hey,
So
Hey guys, are we pirates or not? I can't actually. I don't remember what the plan is.
Hey.
Totally pirates.
Hey,
Totally
you know-
pirates.
Oh, we're pirates now. Okay,
Hey,
cool. Thank
Ori.
you.
Ori, go ahead and make a computer check, because you've never seen a computer terminal look like this before. This advanced.
Fuck.
Have a -3
Like
while
this
you're at
sexy? Am I turned on by it?
when
A
did we
little
have
bit.
a problem with Starfinder?
He did it. The cat.
Dibby.
Damn.
When he was
Dabby.
binded,
Yeah, fucking
he was
Diddy
binded?
John
it?
over
Prior
here
to you
did
guys
it.
walking in, Ori he had a conversation and could overhear an open conversation that he was having with Starfinder Society.
I forgot about that.
All right, so I rolled a 19.
19?
Yeah.
Even while this doesn't, bits and pieces look familiar, it's definitely more advanced than yours is, but you're able to go ahead and cut the comms.
Okay.
Dude,
I'm still waiting on the results of head smashing.
It is, you just went full mountain on the guy. It's fine.
all right. I'm gonna grab the other two by their fucking napes, drag them to the airlock.
All right. I only know of one place that we can go to kind of get out of this because there's some pretty heavy corporate business going there, and
A hive of scum and villainy.
yeah, they can probably at least slow down the Starfinder Association here. So anybody down to go meet my parents?
What?
Don't grab him. Let's go.
what are the races? What are the races of these other two? By the way,
They're both
Yeah.
humans, and Ori, the one that was talking to you earlier, just looks right at you.
With
Listen,
what
listen,
eyes?
dude,
What
I
eyes?
like, is he okay? Like, do I get a vibe off of this guy?
Well, I mean, your two best friends are currently dragging them towards the airlock.
What's his vibe?
Even the dead one.
Not excited to be thrown
The
into
dead one's
space.
also going to the airlock.
Yeah, that's the right plan.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Voltaire, Stone think that Trash Panda would like to look at the body of Ant. We
That's
should
fair.
keep him on board.
What?
He's saying that I
Stone-
can use.
Stone
android.
says no throwing of android out airlock.
Can you use him?
I don't think so.
It's a fair question.
I mean, we can always just.
I'll take the other two humans, the airlock. You tell me. I'll be back for the other one if you need him.
For the human one, as they're like going, like, would you be on our side, pal?
Oh no, they're going to the airlock. It's done,
Fuck.
don't worry.
fuck.
It's over with.
He's so much stronger than me. I can't help you.
So while this is going on, I would like to be moving to the pilot seat and setting a course for Castrovel.
Okay. Or he looks right at you, and just, in a dialect that you're very familiar with, because not all humans speak the same language, right?
Yeah.
In a dialect you're very familiar with, just looks and he goes, "See you on the other side."
Oh shit, that guy's from Florida too. He's speaking bro. Bro! Bro!
Shaka, bruh.
I'll pour one out for you, bro.
And he just spits at the ground.
I speak in a secret dialect back to him.
Juggle me smart pagata, bruh.
What is going on?
Would I need to roll anything for setting my course for
Well,
Castrovel?
yeah, go ahead and roll computers for me.
Okay, can I do it as a piloting?
Yeah, you
instead?
can do piloting instead. Anyone who has like any sort of good needs to be highly contemplating their alignment change.
I'm chaotic neutral, so I
I think
I
that's
killed
what
my
meant.
mom, so fuck it.
Alright,
But is
that's
that a racial thing?
I snapped.
Listen, I'm neutral good, so that might be changing a little bit.
A little bit.
that's a
Yeah,
modified
change. You
20.
fucking mounted a dude's fucking skull.
You can't do that. You can't do that at that line. That's not a thing.
So I got.
So let me go ahead and grab the old pencil there and
going down to neutral.
As I'm dragging two humans to an airlock, would you consider that neutral, or like neutral evil?
Just neutral for right now.
I would say neutral because we're just looking out for ourselves.
Yeah, 100. I'm only killing these guys because I don't trust them, and I want to make sure everyone else stays alive.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
all
I'm
bad
gonna
guys say at the beginning.
I'm gonna stay good because I haven't actually made any decisions and have just been
From our
saving
point-
lives this whole time.
There we go, Ori.
You're alive.
Or Ghost.
From
I'm
our
not
point of view-
complaining. I'm not complaining.
From our point of view, we're the good guys.
That's what all evil people say.
That's how everyone thinks of it.
I'm just in it for the cool stuff, okay?
Here's what we do: we take the zombie aids, release it onto an innocent planet.
Now that's evil.
I'm joking.
What'd you get for that
Maybe?
piloting?
Maybe.
I got a modified 20.
Perfect. You go ahead and set the coordinates.
Yeah.
Are you
Also,
planning to
I'm-
drift through it, or?
Just
Fuck
looking at
those
the
other dimensions.
looking at the course. How long would it take to get there?
Let me pull up the map real quick. Yeah, so far it's all right there, Ori.
I love it.
Okay, thank you.
I love it if like Josh would be like, "Let me just pull up the map." Just like unravels a piece of paper, and he's like, "Hold on, guys."
You're gonna want to take left at I-8.
Exactly.
Now where did
I
my
think we
compass
took a
go?
left at Albuquerque somewhere.
You're going to Castroville? That's not even that far. Probably about 4 days.
4 days. All right, we're
Yep.
gonna drift it just because we need to get away from Absalom. Also, we're gonna drag Bismar's fortune with us. I'm not detaching.
Oh. All right.
What? What?
Not sure we have a tow rope map, but I love it.
It's evidence.
I'll be damned if I'm gonna leave my ship somewhere.
Fine, let's at least get us someplace where we can scrap it and put it on this one.
Somebody say scrap.
Holy shit, there was a human behind the trash panda. Anybody see that?
Nope.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So we're gonna drift it.
All
we're gonna
right.
drag the ship behind us because it should just function as one big ass spaceship at this point.
Dun, dun, dun,
All right.
dun, 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 dun.
Tokyo.
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 Actually, hold on, but belay that drift thing I was saying because I just had a thought. Hey Gus,
Yeah, Captain.
how do you feel about drifting a ship on your own
What?
Perfectly fine.
Okay, so how's about you and one of the Vesk go on back over to the Fortune and just follow me on over to Castrovel. You cool with that?
We're going to where?
Castrovel.
Never heard of it. Will you send the coordinates over to the console in the Bismarck's Fortune?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna sit back and watch. As...
Also, Patrick, can we have that fuse that you pulled off the engine just so we can get everything running back up again?
Damn it.
Actually, you know what? Leave. Both of the vests can stay with me just in case. Patrick, you and Gus are gonna go on the Bismarck's Fortune, and you're gonna make sure that that thing stays together. And we'll just meet you at Castrovel. I'm sending the coordinates now.
Dude, just upload Crank into the old ship and make him one big Gundam.
Yes. I vote for this.
Doesn't work that way.
Please, yes. Please,
Hey,
God,
hey,
yes.
Yes,
Is it-
we can make Crank
If
the
you
ship.
can roll it, you can make it.
Is there a hold in this ship that can hold that ship?
Listen,
We
I
don't
can
know.
inject
That's
you
a
with
solid
some
question.
things. The captain can order you to do it. This is gonna work.
According to the rules, if it's a large ship, it has to have like 3 empty cargo bays, but it could.
It
So we could just
does
dock.
have 3 empty cargo bays.
Is one
We
of them
just,
big enough?
All 3 of
Space
them
docking.
could fit into it.
one.
Like gay
Does-
man docking.
The Bismarck is only a small, so it takes 3 cargoes to fit a small ship on a
Can we-
larger ship.
Hey, the math
Let-
fits. Just saying.
Can we take down these walls? Are they load-bearing ship walls, or can we just?
There's
make
no
one
walls. They're
back?
just it's just all
It's empty.
one large, but it's technically 3 different spots.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Then, Gus, belay that. We're actually just gonna park the Fortune in the butthole of this ship.
Yeah, you need me to go? I can do that.
Yeah. Let's do that. Make it so.
I go find Gus and I hand him the fuse from out of my mouth.
You get a
I'm so happy I
slobbery.
Thank you.
You're gonna need
Yes.
that.
I require your assistance. I don't actually know where to put that.
What?
Is that the stick that goes up my ass?
No, give me it back. You
Oh, okay, sorry.
ass idiot. Alright, let's go. I got a 29 to put it back in.
Oh, so you guys head back? Okay.
Yeah.
You head back. Gus and Patcher. Honey Badger, thanks so much for the host. I appreciate you.
Yes.
Sorry, I got
Yes.
a host. Someone hosted me.
Hey.
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 What up?
What? Why?
I had to ruin it.
I
I had to
hate
ruin it.
you. You two hear a familiar voice.
Crank?
It's welcome back.
Who is it?
Who's there? Aren't you
I-
glad I didn't say banana?
Actually, it's not. Actually, I forgot. It's not familiar to you two. You guys just hear a whispering voice coming from the
Only
inside.
familiar to Ori.
Ori and the captain. No, just Ori
It's familiar
actually.
to us.
Just Ori, but you don't hear it because you're not.
I don't
over
hear
there.
it?
No, correct.
Okay.
But it's you guys hear, and inside it looks like the ship has a bunch of flashing lights. You see the embers from the grenades in the entry, but you just hear "Welcome back."
Thank you.
I didn't know this ship had any kind of AI in it.
I go to the pilot seat. I hope I don't get possessed by the ship.
Well, do you put your like android wiener in the ship? Like
This
think
is an
that's how this-
avatar.
I
Hey.
see you.
someone get James Cameron on the phone right now.
We have an idea.
Alita, this hasn't come out yet. It could happen.
Exactly.
It happened.
Hey, Gus, are you hearing a weird voice in here?
I did. I assume it's the ship has some sort of sentience.
Nope.
I think I'll
I hope not, because that would be weird. It's
Why not?
definitely not Crank, so
be kind of like Crank.
maybe we should just, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, let's go park this in the butthole of the other ship per captain's
Maybe
orders.
we shouldn't put it in the other ship. That's what I'm saying.
Are you guys having this
That's-
conversation face to face, or are you heading down to the engineering room while he's going to the captain's?
I'm
Over
just-
comms.
Yelling at him over the
I
comm.
think we're.
so
Oh, we're over the comm. Okay.
I have a personal comm in my thing.
Both of you guys roll a perception check.
That's not a high roll.
6.
6.
10.
There's no zombies.
10.
There's no
From behind you, Gus, as you're sitting into the captain's chair or the piloting chair,
Yeah.
coming from what it looks like out of the corner of your eye, leaving the med bay and looks like crossing the hall. You see, it looks like you just see a form just go past.
Form. Like a.
It's just a blur. You barely see it at the corner of your eye.
Oh, this ship is haunted.
This ship is haunted, and I'm gonna park it in a butt. All right, let's go.
That's what you do with haunted things.
Yeah. Oh, that's a
Step
haunted
one.
base. Put it in the butt.
Guys,
Step 1. Park it in a butt. Yeah. Yeah.
guys, did
Patrick?
you hear me though? I don't like this.
Haunted doll, parking in the butt.
Yeah, I just
Thank you.
I just saw something up here.
You
What?
saw something. What?
I don't actually know. It could be my mind playing tricks on me.
I mean-
but I'm gonna continue to follow. We were. Have you?
Do you want me to check it out?
Have you stuck that stick up the ship's ass yet?
I believe that it has a stick in it.
All right, then I'm gonna pilot this thing.
You do, and it has power to the engines now.
God damn it. Sometimes being the captain is really bad.
Do you want me to unhook it from the other ship before we just fly away?
Yeah.
Tear off the.
I'm going to
Guys.
have been watching so I could hit the button to detach.
As you press the button to detach, roll a perception check for me.
None of this is good.
Yeah, no. That's
No.
that's a 12.
A 12.
He all but laughed right there. You all heard it.
You see
Fuck you, Angel Sunspire.
a projectile heading from Absalom Station.
What?
What?
They did say they were gonna shoot us out of the sky.
So, Ori, shields, please.
I mean, they've been up.
I don't know where the guns are.
Ori,
Wait, do we
second
know-
request? Where are the guns? Directory on screen, please.
Captain, do we know who they're shooting at? Is it the ship that I'm on or the ship that you're on?
I think it's the-
Well, are you gonna bail on us now?
You're good. You can't bail.
You love us, remember?
I just need to know who's being targeted.
So, as you are... I need Gus to go ahead and roll a piloting check.
Hold on, Gus wants to. Do I see the missile? Do I know this missile?
No, it's currently... Your plane's rear is currently facing Absalom Station.
Oh, well then. Alright, fuck all my cool ideas. Let's park it in the butt.
Go to
Let's
roll
fuck
piloting.
this.
We're renaming
That's
this
a-
ship Sodomy.
Oh!
And we've been banned from Twitch. Okay,
Did it.
26.
26, so you park it right in the butt. But for it to be entered, you have to put down the rear
Sensual
shields.
sodomy.
Do that
Of which ship?
of
The bigger one.
the bigger one, so that way it can enter without running into the shields.
Okay. Ori, drop the shields for just a second so we can get the smaller ship inside the bigger ship.
I'm on it.
I love you, thank you.
This is
Are you
all
roll
weird Star
computers?
Trek-esque porn.
Yeah, because everything seemed to be password locked.
Oh shit. Okay.
Where's the android's body? Can we plug him into the ship for the passwords?
That's 22.
22.
I don't know about you.
Somehow through the art of beep boops, you
Yes.
somehow turn off the
Witness
shields
me.
in the rear. Go ahead. Let me look up real quick.
Mediocre.
Jesus. So yes, you're able to take the ship's rear shields down for him to enter.
I do it and then go, they don't pay me enough for this shit, like they do in all the movies.
I have yet to actually pay you, but I will take that into account.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
we're gonna
It
take. We're gonna have
sounds
that
like we're
conversation.
gonna have to steal all of our own stuff now.
Sounds like...
Don't touch my shit.
I mean, we might get paid for training. I don't know.
Gus, I wouldn't hold your breath on that one, but we're gonna talk about what just happened because I know you're not an idiot, but sometimes I think that we need to actually have the conversation about where we stand.
Stone killed a man.
Pitchfork.
Brick killed a guy.
I stabbed him with a trident.
You might want to lay low for a while, bud.
Where did you get that grenade?
Anyway, with the other ship, with the projectile coming in and the other ship having been parked in the butt, I'm gonna evasive action and hope and start charging up the drift.
Okay, because it does take
10 minutes.
Yes.
A lot of things in this world take 10 minutes.
Also, Andrew.
Yeah.
I need you to make a level 4 ship for me.
A what?
Level 4 ship.
We just got a level 4 ship for free.
Alright,
Well,
Is it free?
free wasn't a strong word.
Yeah.
what kind of chassis is it?
I'll have to look at that. We can
Chappy.
discuss that afterwards.
Okay.
Build us the most chappy thing that you can.
Yeah. This is what happens when you have witnesses.
Chappie was a humanoid robot?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is a spaceship we're gonna live on.
This is hope.
You saying you can't live on a humanoid robot? Like, did you not
As
see Gundam
you're
Wing?
doing evasive maneuvers, I need you to go ahead and roll piloting for me.
Okay, fuck it. I call the right arm.
Piloting.
Large.
I'm knocking all my papers around.
We only have a few options if it's large, so.
Piloting. It's a 22.
22. And it's very difficult. You've sort of flown the last ship a couple times. This one is significantly harder to maneuver.
It has a +0 piloting, no matter what it is. So.
Yeah, so it's not quite as easy to pilot as the other one is, but you are able to go ahead and, as a missile gets ready to impact the rear that currently has no shields, you rift it up and the weapon or the missile goes right underneath the ship, and it goes right past you guys, and about 30 miles in front of you guys just explodes like a large nuclear blast.
Oh, we're not going over there. All right. Everybody might want to buckle in. They're shooting at us. I'm going to try to line us up so we can drift on out of here.
Where are the guns?
I was going to say, yeah, where are the guns?
I want to go ahead and let them know where the guns are.
There are
Here's
2
my
on the
question.
front. There's 1 on the port, 1 on the starboard, 1 on the arc, and 1 on the turret.
Alright, now how is that manipulated? Like, is that one screen for all? Like, can I easily just switch between them? Or is it like, get to the back?
With a ship this large, it's probably like Star Trek style. Everything on
Fuck yeah.
one thing.
Gotcha.
No. We have one problem.
Yep.
There's only the one panel or whatever. Can you guys both man these guns now?
How many total guns are there?
There is 6.
You each get 3. You guys get to
3,
choose which one.
4.
Shit.
Oh, 5. So.
5. So.
So there-
you guys can both
so
have
wait.
access to the turret.
Hold on. So I just want to make sure where the
360
guns are. Is it, you said there was 2 front facing, 1 on port and starboard side, and then I
There's
guess
there's 2 in the front, 1 on all the other sides, and then a
Yep.
turret.
Pep or someone, can you give
Okay.
me some sort of image for how this fucking looks? with cones.
Oh, that is not a me thing. I'm the worst with these ships. Booze.
I need cones.
We can get that once we get
I
The
need
ship made.
scones.
the scones.
Ooh, I wish I had that.
Actually, all the commands for all the weapons are also inside of the bridge as well. And the captain's chair is like above. It's like a tiered. So like the captain's chair, and then the next tier is weaponry, and then the bottom tier is pilot.
So me and Stone are on the bridge now.
Yes.
I want to go to the bridge.
We are bridge buddies now.
As you guys are exiting the your guys' original ship, the bodies are gone.
Like they just
The bodies are.
They're
They
gone.
were in the. They were in the middle part, right?
There was a chunk of body that was outside of your door to the cabin, or to the bridge, and then there was 9 bodies in front of the airlock.
Well, what? Wait.
They're gone now?
You don't know. You're not there.
But I just want to clarify.
Yeah, they're not there.
I want to know. I want to know what would cause. Does Gus have
Does
any
Voltaire
idea?
know this?
No,
Is he there?
only the people that are leaving the old ship. So I believe it's just Patcher and Gus.
Okay.
Jesus
I-
Christ.
I want to know what it is. Do I know what it is? Do I have any inclination as to what would just heal charred bodies?
No.
Heal or eat?
Or both.
Steel.
Oh, I thought you said heal.
I thought you said heal too.
I'd love to heal some charred bodies. That sounds like a great power to have in this game. But that's not what happened here.
Exactly.
Do I know, Josh?
There's a lot of large creatures that could consume bodies. You don't know if they'd be on the ship, but
Consume.
I
like,
mean-
oh,
they're just gone. You could see where in the area outside of where you were, where the explosion happened, like the one that killed the captain, it had like all the blood and gore. You could see, looks like a drag line heading towards the airlock of just like blood and viscous, just like a drag line.
All right, kill it fire.
None of
yeah,
this I like.
I'm officially investigating this situation.
Okay.
Hey Gus, I think you're gonna get a kick out of this new bridge. Like, it looks pretty kick-ass up here. Also, we're about to hit the drift. I don't know if you want to do that or do you want me to do it.
I would love to. I would absolutely love to, because all I've ever wanted to do is fly a ship like this. I'm on my way. I give up my investigation.
Okay, I mean, like,
Love it.
Motherfucker!
I don't want to be interrupting anything. I know you just landed the ship, so like if you need a second, like take a second. But
Yeah. So, hey, yeah. Do you know what happened to the bodies?
What
What do you
bodies?
mean?
Cool. I'll check it out.
Hold on, stay where you are. Val, Stone, can you get back to the cargo and make sure that Gus is okay? He said something about the bodies from our ship being gone, and that makes me uncomfortable.
Stone, you ready?
Let's go to cargo.
I also saw something on our ship.
Okay, yeah. So Stone and Val, double time, please. I appreciate you.
So after hearing that he like saw something on the ship, I'm just gonna grab my hammer and start heading back there.
Hammer.
Everyone can hear a loud whisper. You're not one of us. But soon
Yeah,
you
no
shall.
Nope.
Can I?
That does sound very familiar to you as the voice you heard when you guys first found the beacon.
Is this? They're on that ship right now.
No. So
They're on our old ship.
no. So you guys all and on your new ship hear this voice.
I mean, our crewmates, are they in
Ah, the
this ship?
The ship got infected with you zombies too. God damn it.
Yeah, that's. Our crewmates, are they on that ship? Our old ship?
Yes, they're
Fuck.
getting ready to
Fuck.
leave. But you
All
all
I
hear
want
that
is to
loud.
just kick that thing loose right now.
Off,
Okay, you know what?
through off the whole, like through the intercoms on all the comms electronically. You guys all hear this whisper being projected from comms.
So what happens if we just do this? Let's go ahead and pull the basketball hoop off of the old ship. I'm willing to cut ties with it at this point because I ain't dealing with no ghost ship in our new ship's
Okay,
butt.
okay.
And then we
listen.
just push the old ship out.
I doubt
Look
there's
at that.
actually ghosts.
This is why I
Alright.
keep you around, Andrew.
There's got to be a logical reason for this. I would like to request Patcher also at the cargo hold with us.
What?
He's here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm wherever.
He's still in the ship with Gus.
Okay. So,
I'm just gonna yell in the air. Who are you?
You.
There's the stats for that ship, by the way.
Yes, I like it. Thank you.
We're gonna kill.
so there is +1 to piloting? You lied to me.
Well,
That's-
that's when I was making it. Base, it's +0, but the engines we have gives it +1.
We got plus 2 to
Heavy-
beep boops, too.
4D8.
Those are medium range on the front. The high explosive missile launchers, long range. Everything else is what we had before on all the
I
other sides.
So is the turret 360?
Yeah, you pick a arc,
Vector. Yeah.
and it only has 5 shots. So
Okay.
Make him count.
before it has to be reloaded, and you have to reload it. It takes 10 minutes.
Gotcha.
Like everything else in this goddamn universe.
But everything
So-
else just is fire.
Could
So
go
we
to
have-
goddamn college in 10 minutes in this world.
No,
We
the
got one in
Starfighter
the
Society
back.
took 5 years.
Test-
One left and right, 2 forward, and a 360 laser.
It's 360 missile launcher.
Missile,
Yeah.
sorry.
And we have one aft too.
Okay, so do you want... Me and you'll figure this out later, Stone.
Yeah, we'll
Um,
figure it out later. We'll make 2 consoles.
Also, DCs are going to be very high now. Just letting you guys know.
Good.
Yes.
I think it's a 20 base for most actions. Because it's 12 plus 2 times the tier, and we
Yeah.
are tier 4.
So, Josh, are me and Voltaire at the old ship yet?
I am in the process of making something for it, yes.
Okay.
We gonna
Something
fight
you have to roll
something.
initiative for. Got it.
We did cool stuff for ourselves and everything, but we just also made the game so much harder for ourselves.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, no, we
I
go to
like it.
Skosh.
I definitely think Gus should probably go back to the new ship, and it should just be me, Voltaire, and Patcher.
Oh,
Is
you're
that
gonna
all?
want Gus here.
He's
Okay.
our healer.
Yeah, he's our medic. He's our medic,
was-
and
I was
If we
thinking
hear-
story-wise, it would be safer, but that's a solid point.
Like you shouldn't die, but you know, also yeah.
You shouldn't
I do
die,
not.
but
I do
also-
not want to be unconscious again.
I feel that. I'm right there.
I
with
was
you.
creating a ship. Could someone like?
So we parked the ship in the back of the new ship. Turns out it's like got spooky space age ghosts, and now you've been volunteered to go deal with it with Val, Stone, and Gus.
I
Thank
gotta
you
say
for
that
volunteering.
the park it in the butt and sodomy stuff plus the space aids, I feel like it's bordering on the offensive now.
Yeah, no, I wasn't thinking about that. I'm sorry. That was
You're
really
good.
poor words.
You're good. You're good.
That was very poor word
Oh,
choice.
so
I'm
you
very
want
sorry.
the one race that it easily affects to go back into the ship again?
And you were requested.
Okay, so
I was requested by who?
is everyone
Really?
going back to the cargo hold?
More like
I'm not-
voluntold.
Who's not?
Your boy, I gotta fly the ship.
Okay. Anyone else not going?
Seems like
I-
Into
I-
the old one? I'm sorry.
Can I do not go on the ship?
Well, you're currently on the old one. Do you not want to leave the old one?
I don't want to be near the voice. Where's the voice at?
Voice seems omnipresent. It's talking on both ships.
NBC.
Everywhere?
It's everywhere.
Alright. I'll just be where I'll just go hang out with Crank while he's in pieces.
I want to be where the people are.
With the who's its and what's its. I don't know. Where is everybody else? Am I just alone on this creepy ghost ship now?
Gus is still on there, but it looks like he's getting ready to leave.
Yeah, I got you, fam.
I don't want to hear.
I'm gonna
this
grab
ghost
Crank's
voice.
head
Okay.
and then
Crank.
follow.
You want to put that in your mouth pouch too?
It's
Oh,
probably
God.
bigger than one bulk.
Probably.
So we can't carry it.
Andros, are you
Let's-
heading to the cargo hold?
I was still kind of prepping the drift.
It takes time to warm up. You don't have to stand there and like keep an eye on it.
Then yeah, I'll head back to. We're just gonna Scooby Doo gang the shit out of this right now.
We should probably have one person stay on the bridge because I have a feeling this is.
Then I'll
some
do
sort
it. Why
of
not?
Wait, we're talking about the old ship or the new
Let's
ship?
go fight a
The
voice.
new ship, because I have a
I'll
feeling
stay
this
here.
isn't a ghost. I have a feeling it's a stowaway.
Okay, you know what?
I'm staying here.
Or you can stay on the bridge. Let me know if anything weird happens. I'm gonna go down and do captain things, I guess.
If that's what you call it.
I'll do the captain equivalent of making beep boops.
Okay.
If I don't come back, you're a great human being. I appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of my crew for the 3
Can-
days before we fucked it up. And I love you. And I'll walk away.
Can,
Be
an-
safe.
can someone not potentially in this upcoming fight run an extensive life scan? Or
I mean, do you want to suggest it?
I believe that's what I just did.
Are you doing it as your character or as you?
As Voltaire.
Okay. Yeah, dude, on it. Beep boop boop boop.
Like one, potentially one that would take longer and more detail. I don't know how that works.
I'm getting down to the finest of microns.
You know those weird, like, bear-looking bacteria that are super, like, microscopic?
Talking about tardigrades?
Yeah, you're finding those.
I mean, they're crazy.
Can you expand it also to the old ship and new ship?
Can I do that, universe?
You can certainly try.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
I would say he would be able to because the old ship is in the butt of the new ship. So you do a scan of the new ship.
We're full-blown balls deep in
Quid pro quo.
Oh,
It would
also,
include the old ship.
the
That's fair.
sensors are now 10 hexes.
Damn.
Just so everybody's aware.
Instead of 5.
my god.
Instead of 5.
I don't know what that means.
Means
And you
our
get
sensors just doubled the range.
And you get a +2 while using sensors.
Look at that, Ori. You got an upgrade.
I want it. I want all of them. Give me.
Why?
Scan them.
I just want to know why Pepper's camera is always auto-adjusting. Like every
Yeah,
time I look at it.
It's trying to decide whether the microphone or I am the target.
Sometimes when I look over and it's like an anime sequence, where it's like blur, come to light.
'Cause
I'm okay with
everyone is-
being an anime.
Everyone is just waking up from some sort of, like, daze hit, and he's the first thing we see.
It's me, baby. You took one on the face there.
That just means that the very first thing that we should respond to him with is,
So I turned around the corner and bumped into a cute anime girl, and then proceeded to wake up from a coma.
Yep.
And then you tell me, sorry, man.
Oof.
It's a
Pep, you the,
downgrade.
Pep, you the cutest anime girl, though.
I could be cuter.
That honesty, though.
Also, this new ship is very slow.
Fuck.
I have so many
Well,
questions
it's-
about me and Stone's character models here.
They're lizards.
Yeah, they're like RuneScape lizards.
Hey, they're free.
Fuck yeah.
They're free lizards.
Val, you are. Each of you guys can make your own pieces. Each square is 5 foot. Val, you are red. Stone, you are blue.
God, the ghosts are back.
They're back!
Hold on, Josh. I didn't hear what you said there. Was I green?
You're
You said
no, you're blue. Andros is
Blue.
green.
Is this
So do
me?
you see me
You're
spinning
yeah,
it?
that's you. You're orange.
Am I
Patrick.
spinning to you guys? Or no?
No.
Now you
Oh,
are.
now you are.
You have to let go of it for it to spin. for us to see it.
What is this?
That's your ship.
Oh, okay. I was like, we have to fight a mech?
Why are we fighting Metal Gear Rex?
Exactly. I do need everyone.
Snake!
So,
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Everybody?
Let's go.
Everyone who's
I
in the
refuse.
combat.
Are we considered in the combat?
Are you planning on participating?
I'm planning on shooting my gun.
Then yes.
I think I'm outside of it. I don't think I'll be participating except to maybe like try to like I don't know close or open the door.
I like it.
Alright, guys, I
Already
believe I'm gonna be the
close blast
finisher
door
here.
7-6.
So I'm guessing we're on the ship.
Yeah, that's why you guys are outside
So-
of the box.
You guys do the poking, I'll do the finishing because I rolled a 5. That is
Don't worry.
with adding my modifier.
Don't worry, I
Jesus.
got a 7.
So we'll start with Valter. You see, you got a 5.
Yeah.
Gus,
17.
Patcher, you got a 7.
7.
Andros,
I got a 4.
it's not looking good for you guys.
Nope.
Ori, go ahead and tell me what you rolled. Go ahead and roll one, just so
I
we know
rolled-
you are.
I just got a 9.
A 9
So,
total.
There's that. Yeah.
Stone,
18.
Vape Life.
18, by the way.
Cool.
We get it, you vape stone.
Yeah, dude.
Own it. Don't let them bully you.
Just blow it at the camera.
I want to get it cheap.
This one's cheap.
I've always wanted a mod like that.
No, I want like the really small, like this. That looks like a credit card small.
I judge
The
everyone.
Jewel? Yeah.
No,
Oh, the
no,
one
I
that
don't.
looks like a
Now
flash
we
drive.
can jewel.
No.
Now we can
I
bully.
want to. I want to be able to add like non-nicotine stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
I see what you're doing here.
Like,
I just want, like,
water or whatever.
I just
Yeah.
want like a portable hookah.
Yeah,
Thank-
something I can just fuck around with.
Wait,
I get
hold on.
bored.
Has anybody seen The Princess Bride?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anybody want to be that?
I am the Brute Squad.
Hey, Stone, are there rocks ahead?
And I wish I would have saved a grenade.
That would be nice.
I thought you said you had like 1,000 of them.
No, I had 3 and I used them all.
What the fuck?
Hello?
I was really excited about blowing up those guys.
I think one might have done it.
What are these?
Zombies.
They're dabbing. Like zombies don't dab like that.
Yeah, they do.
Okay,
Have you not seen Thriller music video?
Yeah.
My question is,
What is?
my question is that guy.
Yeah, what
That's
is it?
Michael Jackson.
As-
He's leading
Exactly.
thrillers.
Robin from Fire Emblem.
Actually, his name is Tim. Guys, Tim the Enchanter.
Only Peppa laughed at that.
Yes. You do see
I got you.
9 zombies that are all in Starfinder uniform, and you do see behind them a almost transparent floating upper torso with a staff in their hand that is physical.
The staff's physical, but
Yep.
they're transparent.
Correct.
Did any of you guys
Fireball.
play the Power Rangers Sega Genesis game?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
This is that skeleton boss.
Yes, 100% it is.
Wait, are you talking about the one that was the 2D or like the 2D side scroller
The beat 'em up.
fighting game?
Yeah.
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 I'm
Hey,
so
me
mad,
and
Ori, that you actually realized which boss I based that off of. I'm so angry.
You've been found out. Are we on this ship? What is
Yeah,
it?
you guys are on the ship.
Patcher.
I was just moving you guys off the side of it.
So this is the cargo hold we're in right now.
Yeah, you guys are currently in the cargo hold.
Can we be right here?
You guys are currently making your way to the airlock.
Make my way down.
So you guys will have to wait a whole turn and then be able to exit.
So I vote. Hold on to something.
Hey, Stone.
Yes.
It's your turn.
I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you there, Josh.
Oh, sorry. It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn? Alright, so I am gonna go ahead and seeing this many enemies, gonna put away the hammer and take out my artillery laser,
Spicy.
and I'm going to go ahead and just aim it right at the guy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
That is gonna be a 22.
That'll hit.
Is that a crit or is that a...
Did you roll?
Roll a natural.
You have to roll a natural 20, and then if your total beats the arm class, then it's a crit.
Okay, so it's not a natural 20.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha. So that is gonna be 1d10.
Hex.
Let me get that real quick. There we go. Wait. No.
Look at LMG. We have matching LMGs.
And they both go.
I forgot that was canon how that ground sounds.
That is gonna do 8.
Hex. They are still standing.
Fuck me.
Fuck.
I didn't expect 8 to bring it down.
I did. There's a lot.
And looking at the map here, am I this like human looking dude right
You're the green guy, yeah.
here? Okay, making sure.
You're the dead guy on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see colors well, so I was just double checking.
I'm in the ship still.
Oh, okay, okay. For a split second, I thought these two back here were also enemies, and I was like, motherfucker.
Nah.
There's a robot coming out and a velociraptor.
Shit.
Where's the Skellyman boss you were talking about?
By the way,
Floaty
is
guy right here.
this what we were talking about?
Which is the... Oh, no, I'm thinking of a different one. This guy's like a top hat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me see here. I wish I remembered his name. For the future, Bruce, if you go to reach for anything Power Rangers based, it's the first thing I'm going to think of.
Dude, I'm super triggered by that.
It ruins the whole campaign.
Don't even try to go Ninja Turtles, because
I know.
And don't go
Nailed it.
Chase
Don't go changing.
waterfalls.
Jesus.
Don't go making phony calls.
Oh, sorry. Next up is Gus.
I'm gonna reach into my armhole.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pull out a syringe.
Mhm.
That changes colors
just
as,
so gruesome.
as I pull it out.
Yep.
And I'm gonna turn to Patcher.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna inject him with something.
Patcher, do you accept the injection?
I'm just like walking, carrying, and you're just like, hey!
Hey, I got something for you. This will pick me up before battle.
Okay.
It's definitely so.
And
Alright.
you're gonna get a.
Yes.
Oh, are you not accepting it? Because I'll ask you to accept it.
I don't like needles. Alright.
Just trust me. This is good for you. And I'm gonna inject you. I'm gonna give you plus 10-foot enhancement bonus to your speed
Holy you gotta go fast, dude.
for
Gotta go
for,
faster.
for 2 rounds.
For how many rounds?
2 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah, still
Fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah, you are fast.
fast as fuck.
And then, hey, Josh, which way is our ship facing right now? Is this the front?
That is the back.
And that's the back?
Yes,
Okay,
correct.
Quick question, asking for a friend.
Uh-huh.
Which way do the guns point?
Front.
Cool. I'm gonna go to the pilot seat.
Okay. It is.
I like
It will
that's my
take. It will take. You will get halfway through the pilot seat, or halfway to the pilot seat this turn.
Okay,
You're
that's
also
fine.
gonna need a gunner.
Not
No,
if I
you
just
can-
run these fuckers over.
Solid.
I'm for it.
We're about to wreck the cargo hold of our brand new ship.
Yeah. We gotta clear out room for the back.
I'm just saying, this size is probably a half a hex. Like in space, this is probably like half a hex. So it'll be, you can do it.
Was hilarious.
You can do it. It just may not end the way you want it to, or cause people to also have to dodge this on your team.
So what you're telling me is that the ship size in this is not necessarily accurate to where it probably should be a bit bigger, or
It probably should feel like the whole thing. Pretty much. Yeah, it's huge.
That's more realistic.
okay. Are we at the?
So do you still want to try to head to the pilot seat, or do you want to get ready to?
Front of the ship. Back of the ship. Front of the ship.
Gus, do you still want to head to pilots, or you want to still head towards the airlock?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead.
Okay.
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
All right, my turn. Got to pull something up real quick
You gotta type something.
because I don't know how spells work.
What?
What?
Well, it depends on what the spell is.
I know. Unless I'm pulling up the spell.
Why do you need a spell right now?
You should have had a cheat sheet.
I do. I just didn't think of this cheat sheet.
Whatever the spell is, I'm countering it.
Oh, okay. Do you have counter spell?
No.
I don't. I'm
Okay.
just being salty because that's what Edwin always tells me on Friday.
It's me, bitch.
That's a level 3. That's third.
No, anytime I'm like, and they cast, and he's like, no.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
They can't. No.
I've seen it live.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stop you right there.
it's a really cute spell, but nah, family.
If you tell me what the spell is, I can help you.
As I'm looking, I'm trying to pull it up. Like, I know what I want to do, but I just want to make sure that it can do it. Because I wasn't expecting this combat, but it's fine.
Are you saying we're fighting a boss too early?
I'm just saying I wasn't expecting this combat, that's all.
It's true. It's pretty much what they did in that movie also.
Also true.
Cure wounds on all of us.
Exactly.
While we're waiting for this combat to start, like, because I know that Stone took a shot, I'm just gonna like reach and hit a button on my belt that's gonna make my chatbot start blasting like super heavy like dub music, like dubstep. So it's like wub wub.
Call 911.
Jesus.
Really, it's just Android for like
Yeah.
ordering people.
Exactly. He's gonna raise his staff in the air, and at the beginning, at the top of the staff, you see a disc begin to form and spin and spin and spin, made of pure light. Exactly, more or less.
I don't know what spell that is, but okay, it sounds cool.
It's the. It's the.
No, I know what
Corellian
it
class.
is.
It's Hurl Force disc,
Oh,
So Destructo disc.
more or less.
Dude, you didn't tell me we were dealing with a fucking Jedi.
Well,
Dude,
more like
oh
a
no,
Satan.
the Jedi are coming.
So it's treason then.
Every action we've taken in this game thus far has probably been treason.
That's Well, there's a part where I put a basketball hoop up for my friends.
No, you're right.
There was a point
Treason.
where I said,
It is against Starfinder Protocol. I mean, it's probably not treason.
there is a point in time where I said we should get that basketball hoop out of the old ship.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting that basketball hoop.
This is some
I'm gonna
Captain
dunk on some
America
man.
stuff.
all right. So I'm gonna make a attack. Its first attack is going to hit Stone. So I'm gonna try to hit your EAC.
Gotcha.
Have you lost any health or stamina yet?
Stone, he should be full health.
Yeah, I'm full health.
21.
But we didn't.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
We didn't heal it all, guys. So this could go terrible.
Why do you think I'm gonna fly the ship?
Can androids survive?
Yeah.
Like without food?
Hey, Stone, you take 11 points of damage.
What the fuck?
And then it ricochets off of Stone and hits
No.
Andros.
No.
We're gonna die this episode. I swear.
Guys, keep damage.
That is only a 12 against EAC.
Yeah, you missed. My EAC is 13.
You see it come underneath and dodge as it hits the wall, and then the spell dissipates.
How do you even have 11 HP at this level?
I have
fighter.
14.
Terrifying. I have nothing. I have nothing.
14 stamina plus HP.
I have none of that.
Oh, stamina plus HP?
Yeah. Your stamina goes away first.
Yeah.
Being human
I have
sucks.
20.
I have 8 total right now.
If I'm going stamina plus HP, I have 21.
But I
We don't
almost
have your
rolled.
stamina, though.
I almost rolled
No, I
max
mean-
damage on Nate though.
Total. I meant like in total.
Yeah.
Oh, this is number.
Would we have regained any sort of stamina between now and now?
You guys didn't take a rest. You guys currently just kept going from one thing to another.
Yeah, man. You need a
How am I
refractory
supposed to
period.
sleep when I have zombie Robin? Alright?
Sorry.
Missiles are coming at us. There's zombies. This whole situation.
I really need to. Andros really needs to remember that this grind time mentality is not a good thing. Okay, stop.
Hey, I'm gonna say we focus the Jedi.
Get the mage!
Hey, I like that. I like that quote. I see what you did there. Ori, you're up.
Am I aware of anything that's happening?
You can go ahead. You were asked to go ahead and run scanners, so you can roll your computers.
Okay, cool.
You get a +1 to that.
Plus 2, isn't it?
Not me.
Plus 2.
Oh, +2.
Using sensor.
Okay, so that is a 13 after everything.
13.
That's not good.
You get a sense of a large amount of people in the cargo hold.
That's excellent.
I'm just
aware
like,
of
like to myself. I check in over there. Like, seems right.
You should have failed. So I get
We did say we wanted to have a party.
Yep, there is currently a party going.
So I'm like, all right, cool. I just go about my business, scannings for stuff still.
Sure.
That's my turn.
Good turn. Good turn. Zombie's turn.
What?
I don't like that.
We're about to get.
He's
beat
literally
up
calling them
so
zombies
bad.
now. He dropped all pretense. Zombies.
I'm gonna blame Stone for this one.
What?
Breathing in zombie AIDS all over people. Why do I just look so fucking pretty to you? Why are you just zooming?
Because you're big and scary, and I'm a dead person.
Only one can make it within range. Don't be such a baby.
They are looking for a meal, and you're big old juicy like dinosaur steak, basically.
Ooh, that
Every
is
time I look at this
a.
it's 'cause I'm looking at Josh in Twitch.
Yeah, that whole run him over idea sounds pretty good right now.
You mean run us over?
No,
No,
he'll stop it. He'll stop.
You'll be fine.
I believe. I trust our android boy with every fiber of my being at this point.
It's
Sorry, Valaterra. That's a 18 against KAC.
Not even really.
Okay.
What kind of armor he has? That's pretty cool.
Right?
No, sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. What would you say? What was the number?
18 against KAC.
Motherfucker, you stupid.
Ooh, piece of
I
candy.
looked at the wrong thing.
Don't worry, once you get power armor, it's like plus 20 to KAC.
I know.
Want T51B armor?
You take 3 points damage.
Ridiculous numbers.
Yeah, dude. It's a whole whopping D4.
Punched you.
Yeah, dude.
How do you feel about it?
I have a feeling with a total of my health, 3 is more than a punch, but still. You say kick to the nuts?
Yeah, sure. If a zombie can move that slow to kick you in the nuts and you still get hit, that's an issue.
A lot of armor.
Patcher.
Hey man, I'm really feeling good, guys. I'm storming out of this thing.
Yep.
Yeah, you're on meth. That's just how it's gonna go.
Hey, what's up? Oh my god! the ghost guy.
The ghost guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's right behind. You go ahead and get a +3 to hit because he didn't know you were there.
That'll be a 31 because I crit.
Oh yeah, that hits and also crits.
Yes. Kill the Jedi.
So he catches on fire. D6. So that is 17 fire damage.
17 total.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it have a crit effect?
Yeah, he's on fire too.
Oh, is that okay?
Burn 1d6. So.
Okay.
Pork chop sandwiches. Oh god, what the? Get the hell out of here!
It is still up, but it turns around and looks right at you.
Hello? That's my turn.
Exactly. Valater.
I guess I'll shoot this guy. Get away from him.
Just so you know, if you make a ranged attack with somebody that's threatening you, they get an opportunity attack. You can use your move action to do a 5-foot step back with none, no provoking.
All right.
Look at you.
Now I'll shoot that fucker.
Do it. Yep. Andros, you're on deck. Just be ready.
Yeah, I got you.
Pew pew pew.
Alright. And what you roll to hit? Well,
Priorities, man. Priorities.
Why are you always asking me all these hard questions? For?
I missed.
what'd you roll?
I rolled a 2 plus. Doesn't matter.
It's low.
You rolled a 6.
Yeah, you're right.
Was it 6 total?
Yeah.
That definitely does miss. I'm sorry.
I know.
So sad. Andros.
Hey, what up? It's your boy Andros. So I am going to use what's my movement? 30 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to use my full movement here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we're just going to come here into this corner.
Okay.
And so if I'm counting on the diagonal, do I just count it on the diagonal as 5 feet?
Yes, correct. Anywhere you move, it's still 5 feet.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
Yeah,
Why didn't I
they
shoot
made
this
that
guy?
different.
Fucking retarded. Why did nobody say anything?
Because you were really excited about shooting that zombie.
Okay. I'm gonna use my clever feint improvisation
Ooh.
against the mage.
Okay.
So, as a standard action, you can fake out an enemy within 60 feet, making the enemy open to your attacks. Attempt a bluff check with the same DC as a feint check, which we decided was my spell save DC last time, I believe.
Yep.
Charisma plus all that stuff.
So 8 plus charisma plus something else. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm also looking on my side trying to get that. I thought
10
I had
plus
that.
half your level plus charisma.
So 10
Okay.
plus 1 plus charisma.
All right, so it's a DC 15 at this point,
Oh yeah.
and let's just see if it passes here.
Oh, he would.
Oh yeah, you make the 15. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's right.
Yeah, it fails.
Oh, it says attempt a bluff check with the same DC.
Oh, then yeah, you roll.
Yeah, so then I make it here. Alright, and that's a 17 versus my 15.
Oh,
is a
there you
15.
go.
So we got that there. Yeah, if you succeed, the enemy is flat-footed to all
Sweet.
incoming attacks.
That's
so
sweet.
it is flat-footed not only to mine, but to everybody else in my party as well. So, any incoming attacks goes against their flat-foot AC.
Dang, that's savage.
No dex.
Yep.
No dexity.
And because it's something that I have to say, like, because it's a verbal thing,
My dexity.
I'm just gonna look at him and go, "Look here, you spooky bitch! I don't appreciate you being on board my ship, waving a staff around all willy-nilly and throwing lightning and whatever it is that you just threw. So you knock that shit off right now."
You did it.
Yep. Called him a spooky bitch and everything.
Dang, dude.
When someone asks if you're a god, you say yes.
All right. That's me.
All right, top of the round, Stone.
I'm gonna go ahead and since I'm all pissed off that that guy fucking nailed me, I'm gonna go ahead and attack the wizard with my heavy artillery laser.
Gus, you're on deck.
That is going to be a 19.
That hits.
Versus their flat-foot.
I hope that hits against Flatfoot.
It would hit if it wasn't flat foot, but barely.
That is going to be a 6.
6 damage.
Yes.
Oh, he's also on fire. I forgot.
All right, Gus,
I go to the pilot seat.
you're in the pilot seat.
My
pull the
home.
ship. I'd like to go over comms.
Mhm.
And my compatriots here. Beep, beep, beep. And I want to back this ship up into the enemy.
Wait, what about me?
You're shorter than that. You'll be fine.
I gave you 10 feet of movement. Are you in the ship or nah?
He's
I ran out of it. I'm right right
Like,
here.
that looks like in the ship to me. Are you in the ship or? I'll ask. Oh,
I think I am not in the ship.
no. You said you ran outside of here, so you're like right there.
Yep.
Is everyone in the ship? Are everyone out of the way?
He's asking that over comms.
I'm clear.
I'm
Wait,
good.
When you say that over comms, I go, what?
Oh, hey, Josh, you need to make a, hold on, a DC 17 reflex save.
On my turn.
At the end of the round.
Oh, okay.
See if the fire goes out.
22.
So he's no longer on fire. Because at the end of the round you make the save, at the start of their turn they take damage.
Oh, okay.
They haven't saved.
Okay.
Did you tell me you're in the way, Drew?
Yeah,
Patrick.
I'm literally just...
Right, I have
Yeah.
over comms. As long as you actually responded.
Yeah, shoot this fucking thing!
What's the height in this area that we're in right now?
You could probably lift it up and above him.
Okay,
How many patchers tall is this
I'm
space?
only,
Yeah.
I'm only 3 foot tall, by the way.
Yeah, that's easily doable.
Okay, so I'm gonna lift up the ship and try to rotate it.
Okay.
And just point, like rotate it all the way 180 degrees.
Weird, chill. This room is.
And then if I have any movement left, I'll start like I'm gonna go to the guns.
So getting to the seat would be your movement. It would take
Another round to get to the guns.
2 rounds to get to the guns.
Alright. I don't have anything better to do.
Okay.
Why 2 rounds?
Just how long it takes to walk in the ship. It took 2 rounds because it's towards the back of the ship. The guns are for the old ship.
But they're forward-facing guns.
Right, but you had to go climb down to get to the.
Okay, to here.
Yeah. Let's see here. Next up is the mage. No. I'll kill you. Literally.
I'm just a guy.
You are just
Why
a guy.
He's so mad. It's on the game.
Now that you are eye level, Gus, with the flying spectral being, I need you to make a. Hold on, sorry, pulling the spell out.
A Gabooble save.
Exactly.
You need to make a Chamariza save.
That's my highest.
I knew
You
it.
need to make a too smexy for you save.
Nailed it.
You need to make a.
I passed
You
all
like
of
save.
these except for that. I look into the eyes of the whispering beast, and I gotta make a save. Oh, what's a save?
And the legend of the beast was way hardcore.
Well, you're not hardcore.
They're not hardcore.
Hardcore.
Gus, I need you to make a. I need you to make a will save for me.
My will bonus is because my roll was shit.
Of the
Wisdom.
will save was way hardcore.
Well, that's a 9.
A 9.
No, you're not hardcore.
I do not live hard.
You hear a voice in the back of your head. Get back in the seat. And your body turns around.
What am I saving against here? I gotta check if my androidness actually gives me a.
Command spell.
A charm of some kind.
I really hope that the response to this is that's not Starfighter Protocol.
Starfighter Protocol.
I don't think you rolled high enough.
Yeah, I probably didn't heroic.
Can we get Gus can we get
Mind
Gus a
affecting-
crunk voice?
Mind affecting effects, so you get a +2.
So a 9 turns into an 11.
You begin to turn around
To be
and walk, prepare to walk back towards the chair, the pilot's chair.
What are you doing?
like again. So clarify the situation for me. My body moves, but my mind is like, the fuck is happening? Or is my mind like, yeah, no, this is really what I.
This is clearly what you need to be doing.
Yeah. So I say instead, I say yes, Captain.
Oh!
Aye, Captain.
Not my captain. Okay.
The guy didn't cast a spell. He just looked at the gas and looked at me. I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
You're right.
I'm upset.
And he commands you once you sit there to fly forward. But that won't happen till your turn.
Do I get a save during my turn, or how does that work?
Yep. So it lasts for actually no, because it just lasts one round. So it will go until his next round, and then it will fade.
Okay, so he gets. Okay, got it.
Yep. Zamboni's turn.
What in the name of Zombotany is going on over here?
That means zombie plants.
Looks like you're getting swarmed.
Don't say.
I think it'll be okay.
I'm not okay with this. I need an adult.
So one swing at Andros.
No,
Sounds
thank
fine so
you.
far.
That's only an 8, so I don't think that hits your KAC.
Nope. I moonwalk out of the way.
And then you have 3 on stone. That's not gonna hit any of your KAC. And then 3 on Val.
On Val?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
No, sorry, 3 hits against you.
Did I say 3? I meant 30.
But the highest one was a 15. I don't think that hits. Okay. All right, that was a good turn, zombies. Way to go.
They did their job.
Don't worry, next turn I'm crushing everyone regardless of their.
JJ, how many costume changes are you gonna go through?
As many as I fucking want.
One per ship that we have.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is season 2.
I still have the helmet. Hold on.
Jesus, the one that you wore for 5 seconds. Ori, it's your turn.
I saw it back on comms. I'm just like, what are you guys talking about?
By the way, on your scanners, you don't have to roll. You pick up a large heat signature coming from the bay, and you hear the sound of the engines activating.
What the fuck? What is going on? Anybody?
I'm following the captain's order.
That sounds right. What I'm seeing on this panel doesn't sound right.
That's all the communication you can have. What else would you like to do with your turn?
I guess, well, I'm gonna try to learn functions of the ship.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a computers check.
My homework.
That is a natural 20, so 25.
Somehow you managed to unlock the password required for all the actions for your computer.
Fuck yeah, I do.
You now have full control of the computer or the whole thing for the ship.
Yes.
The password is still Big Booty Vest.
Exactly.
But like with like an I instead of the Y in booty.
And it's all the O's are just zeros.
It's actually 3 zeros.
Exactly.
The booty crisp.
It's a big bowl of bootios right there, man.
All right.
So that's my whole turn.
Patcher.
I have a question.
Yep.
I have a question, Josh. Where is the entrance to the cargo hold? Is it, like,
Behind
right
you guys.
So right here.
Yep.
Okay. And it's like the cargo bay doors. I'm guessing right here.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I'm going to make a full attack into
Ooh.
Ghosty Goop.
Do it. What's that mean?
Against that flat foot.
Is he still flat-footed?
Yep. Flat foot
That's
goes until the
a-
end of my next turn.
17 against EAC.
Only because he's flat-footed.
And another 17. Woo! For 11 total.
11 total? How do you want to do this?
Let's go.
So Patch is just like high off of whatever else gave in, and he's just like shoots like holes through the sky until he falls down. That'll teach you for flying around and looking all creepy.
You can sleep now.
You just light this guy up, and the only thing that falls to the ground is the staff hits the ground. And in the top of the staff, it begins to get extremely foggy in the crystal.
I want that staff.
Well, it's probably a redundancy.
Immediately, all the zombies just crumble and shrivel up and fall to the ground.
Yes.
Alright.
I start driving the ship forward.
As you now have your own brain as the spectral being has disintegrated as well.
I don't drive the ship forward.
I would like to go and pick up the staff.
You pick up the staff.
Hey, that's mine. I won that.
I made him easier to hit by calling him a spooky bitch.
Hey, make a will save as you pick up the staff.
Oh my god.
To get you, Steven ass.
I'm gonna go ahead and play Pirates Rules and call it the Captain's Cut.
We're about to have a zombie captain.
Did you say that over comms? Did you say that over comms?
Wish I could have. No one's talking to me.
You said a will save?
Yep.
Alright, that's an 18.
18. Cool.
So, I just have this staff now.
You do.
I want that. I killed him.
I called him a spooky bitch. And
It's a redundancy. It's mine now.
You're a redundancy, and I hold it above my head.
Oof.
I feel like he can climb really well.
I start climbing up him.
Yeah, just
He still has a +10 movement speed. Quick.
Yes.
It's like trying to keep this thing away.
bite him.
Oh, yikes.
It doesn't even fit in your mouth pouch, man. Like, stop.
I want the crystal.
You can have the crystal. Okay, fine. You can have the crystal. I want to pull the crystal out of the top.
It does.
Make a will save.
It does not come apart.
I can
Okay.
take it apart. Yeah, just give it to me.
Well, okay. Hold on. Still holding it like way outside of reach.
Mhm.
You can have the crystal, but I want the staff back in one piece.
Okay.
All right. And I hand him the staff.
I need you to make a will save for me.
Is that 3?
That'll do
You said a 3?
it. Yeah, every DC in this game is 3. I can feel it. This is fine. Nothing bad will happen.
You hear a familiar voice in the back of your head.
Crank?
Is that you, buddy?
It does sound like Crank.
Oh no.
Beat boops and whirring servos and everything.
How's it going?
It's going well. You know, I think you'll wield me quite well.
What?
You'll wield me quite well. Small
I'm
one.
gonna... I don't wield robots. You're crazy, Crank. That's weird.
Can I just have the staff back, please?
No, I think it's Crank, though. Crank's in here. It's,
Okay. Bullpen. Let's get the gem out so that you can have the crank gem. That sounds weird. I don't like that. But so you
The
can have
crank.
that.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
crank.
I'll totally get it out. It'll take me like 3 days. So.
What? How am I supposed to strut around with a cool staff and like if I don't have it for 3 days?
I mean, maybe you should ask the vest that has like your weapon that hasn't been fixed. Right?
That is a very good.
I haven't had the time yet. We've been really busy.
Well, I think we have-
I land the ship, by the way.
Thank you.
Cool.
Have the drift drives warmed up yet?
Yeah, they are warmed up, and as soon as he lands the ship, you all feel a jump as you guys are gone through the drift.
Good thing
Guys,
they didn't fire at us anymore.
Guys, I still think we can be Starventurers. We can just blame it on the zombies.
It's true. It's true.
I want to ask Andros, our captain, are we officially pirates?
Well, Starfinder Protocol would say yes. But what does your heart tell you?
My heart is made of.
My heart tells me that if we are indeed pirates, then Starfinder Protocol no longer applies.
Oh!
Let's go with that.
Alright, well, fuck you, and fuck everyone on this ship.
Let's sit down. Let's talk about this. We've got some time in the drift. Let's get back.
Trying to impose your captain. You're not the captain.
Stone
I'm
really.
Admiral, so.
Stone like new Gus.
So hold up, Gus. Are you trying to mutiny right now?
No, I'm not trying to mutiny, but I am happy that we are not giving Starfinder fleet access to whatever we've uncovered here, because my assumption is that they would weaponize it useless. I'm a big fan of not doing that.
Yeah, no, after what we've seen through all of this, I'm not about that. I like your new attitude. It's good to see you not so, like, nervous and like, weedy. But, okay. Let's work on the language, though. I mean, a little bit of respect.
Gus comes out of the ship, and the tunic part is unbuttoned. The uniform is unbuttoned.
Awesome.
There is a bottle of vodka in hand that I've been storing.
The rubbing alcohol. Let's go.
What's up, bitches?
Wow.
Hey.
Quite the turn.
Jesus. Patcher, in your treasure, you have the Staff of the Wise One. While wielding, you have -10 to speed, but you have a +2. Jesus, Pep. A +2 to will saves.
-10 to speed, but +2 to will saves.
Oh, we got a fix for that. Now I have to find a one. Wait, what were all the guns that I stole?
They were just like basic pistols. Find this like literally like the level 1 pistols, and that's what they were.
Okay. Well, now I have a one. I can have a pistol and a staff.
Jesus. That's where we'll end it while we're in the drift.
Alright.
I do want to congratulate everyone on hitting level 2.
Yeah!
Let's go. I can actually
Level
heal.
2 comes with evil tendencies.
They don't tell you in school.
Are we just straight up level 2, or did we get anything over the 1300?
Nope, straight up level 2.
Okay.
So far, this is exactly like my real life experience with having gone to school. You go to
You had to
school
fight
for a
zombies?
long time. You go to school for a long time, and then as soon as you get out, you find that none of what you that you learned to do is applicable to your real world experience.
And you become evil?
Más o menos.
So let's everyone have do their leveling up real quick here for the last little bit.
Alright.
I'm ready.
Y'all are about to see a whole new Gus. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh my god, dude, I'm so hyped for this new Gus.
I'm excited
Neo
for it,
Gus.
but I'm afraid about the new Gus. Like, I'm afraid of him.
You probably should be afraid of new Gus.
Because he's always been really awkward about me. So I don't know if that's something to do with
He was holding himself back all this time.
yeah,
You
I
watch
don't
out.
know if that's to do with like he's a little bit racist, or if that's like
Not
he's not afraid to like stab me.
Neo Gus didn't fuck
I'm not afraid to stab anyone. Range. Like, that's what I do.
I phlebotomize. That's what I do.
That's my one and sole purpose.
I need a new feint, or I need a new improvisation.
Also, everyone, if you want to put your experience total, is 1,300. I would say that encounter was a 4th level encounter.
Do I still get that experience, or am I still like level 1?
No, you
'Cause I
still
didn't
got
do
it.
anything then.
You still got it.
Okay. I love this game.
Well, I know what I'm taking.
I don't know if I want to take something that's gonna be helpful for like the party, or helpful for me specifically.
Why not both?
Both.
Well, I can take something that allows me to turn a weapon into a grenade, or I can take something that allows me to.
Where are you
Have an
seeing
aim.
this shit?
Oh, it's my mechanic stuff.
So
That's
like
what
for
I
your
Do I need to look at mercenary stuff?
Soldier stuff, yeah.
Okay.
Energy shield.
There's a envoy improvisation called Universal Expression, and that just makes me think. I just flip everybody off with this.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That's pretty much what it is.
Also, everyone gains the amount of hit points listed in your class description for hitting 2nd level.
Wait, what was that?
Everyone gains hit points equals to what is in your class description. So in your soldier description, it will say at the top how many hit points you have. You gain that many hit points.
And then we gain stamina too, or
Yep, stamina points. Total equals you gain a number of hit points equals to the stamina points listed in your class description plus your con modifier.
That's for both stamina and HP, or just HP?
Love you.
they're both. It's basically next to soldier. That's what you gain every level.
Oh, okay. So I get another 8 hit points. Nice.
And then your stamina points, it should stay there as well.
Yeah, it's in red, right next to hit points.
Oh, gotcha.
And then you gain that plus your constitution modifier in stamina points.
I have a heal now.
Hey!
Yeah, so do I.
Well, that's
I
just a
don't-
stamina heal, so I'm not sure exactly how clutch it's gonna be, but
Also, I don't think anyone gains any more resolve points because it's half your character level.
And it's always rounded down.
Yeah, to a minimum of 1, so no one gains any more resolve points.
Ian, stamina is shields in like Fortnite and battle royales and stuff.
yeah. But I mean, like, you could have full shields, but you still only have like this much health.
Yeah, if you're out of HP but have stamina left by being healed,
But
then
that's-
you're
I
still
think it's-
unconscious.
I think it's kind of good because I only heal health, so
Huh?
you heal stamina.
Yeah.
And then JJ, I don't know if you got to this yet, but +3 now for 4 in will saves.
I put that down already.
And we get a
Um,
get a
I've done
combo.
HP. How do we know how much?
HP,
It's
it's
under
on soldier.
We get 7 HP, JJ. And then your stamina points, we get 7 plus our constitution modifier. But I get an extra one because I have toughness, which is an extra stamina point per level.
So, see where it says actually soldier, the name, the word, you see the picture of the vest, and then you see, yeah, that's what you gain every level. It's just that whole bar.
So the
Yeah, so you should have 14.
HP, and then like
What is that plus to get my hit points?
Nothing. You don't add anything to your hit points.
Oh,
It's just a flat.
You should also have gotten some HP from your race too, but you don't add any more. Based on, so you have 6 plus 7 base, so you have 13 base, and then you add another 7, so you should have 20.
like yeah, JJ, I got to 20 HP, and then I think you're at 17 stamina points.
Am I? Well, I have total 8 right now.
You have a total of 8, so you'd have 16. Yeah, that makes sense because toughness for me grants me an extra 2 because of my levels.
Oh wait.
So you have 18 total stamina.
Yeah, so it means
Calculate
you
your
have
new
6.
HP is just if you go to your class section, which is, I think is in that PDF.
Yeah.
It should say how much hit points you have at the top.
You get 6.
So you get 6 points at level 2, and then your stamina
Just-
points.
So just add 6 to your total.
So it says I have. So no. It says initially I get 6 HP. Is that what I get every level?
Yeah,
Yep.
based on whatever your class is.
And then
And then
JJ,
it's-
we need to choose a
Stamina's the
combat
same.
feat.
And stamina is, yeah, whatever. It's that plus your con. You just add that to your total. And if
I
you
think-
take a new class, you get whatever the class is.
I'll look it up, JJ. Hold on a sec.
If you dipped into soldier, you'd get plus 7 hit points. So
For us,
Ian and Pep, are you guys good? You guys understanding?
Yeah, I'm just doing my skill points right now.
Pep, you good? You a spicy meatball?
I'll say are our ability scores gonna go up at all?
every 4 levels, you
Every
pick
4 levels.
pick 2, or you pick 3 or something. It's weird, but you pick 3 of them or 2 of them, and you add 2 to it.
Oh, gotcha.
I think it's 3. But if it's above 18, you only get to add 1.
Oh, okay.
It's in the first. It's in like the leveling up. What to do? The level up section.
JJ, it'd be 150 for us. Those are just the feats.
And then don't forget, you guys get skill points at every level too. Yep.
And then we get a feat next time. Oh, 5th level, we'll get our ability
Yeah.
increase. Yeah, so you should have skills per level, and then you can add those to any of your skills, or you can up other
yeah.
skills.
What
You
page?
just get-
What page was that?
Which one?
The skills per level.
It's just whatever your class is,
Oh, okay.
plus your intelligence modifier. So it's under your soldier,
Oh, okay.
which would be 4 plus intelligence.
How do I know it's a combat?
It'll say it in the actual section.
Was it like combat casting?
So like Diver covers a combat feat because it has combat in parentheses after it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. JJ, if you scroll down to where it actually gives each description of them, it says which ones are combat.
But you don't get another feat until, I don't know exactly how soldiers work, but
Okay. So
we won't get feats until level 3. Again. I am all leveled up.
Ooh.
How long is it gonna take to get to caster blah blah blah?
It will take 1 day in the drift.
I'm going to seclude myself and rebuild Crank.
I'll say, and I'm particularly wanting to see what kind of armor and weapons are on the ship that they left behind. Which I'm sure we can do at the start of the next episode.
Exactly. We are actually going to go ahead and cut it here. So
Bye, everybody.
we'll go ahead and roll it to the opposite way we do initiative. So Stone, go ahead and tell us where we can find you where you're not streaming on Jbrews.
Hi guys. So I just started streaming this week actually, and I'm still kind of just getting a schedule together because I might be starting a new job soon. But for y'all that want to come watch me play some games, you can find me on Twitch TV/KnuckleheadSailor.
Dope. Mr. Dougal O'Riordan, because I can't speak right now.
That's me.
What?
You can find me tomorrow
Ooh.
on twitch.tv/mod20gaming, MOD20 gaming. You can also catch me on multiple podcasts over at geekelitemedia.com.
Perfect. And how can they help out this lonely new channel?
So, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but just up there, they put a button. And it's pretty much the only good thing that Jeff Bezos has done for us. Where Amazon Prime accounts to Twitch accounts. So, you can help support people here by spending money that you've already spent. Take back $5 of it to give to the people who work so hard to make this content for you, typically by themselves, like Jbrews does. For the low price of $4.99, you can help up production values, buy them snacks if they want snacks on stream, or whatever. You know, we appreciate it, and thank you very much.
Very well said. Mr. Mr. Andrew Sunspire, aka Ian, where can we find you on a daily?
Hey, hi, hello. So you can find me predominantly, just like Pep had said there, over on twitch.tv/mod20gaming. I had put that in the chat. There's the link if you'd like to go check me out there. You can also catch me. I'm putting it out here right now. TV/mod20_Ian. So I'll be over there from time to time working on some music. Starting a stream over there. I might also play some games and whatnot. But come on by. That's where you can find me. Also, don't forget there are there's one more channel in this Mod20 Productions family, and that's beautiful Sydney. She's 10speed over at twitch.tv/10speed. So go over and say hey to her. I think she's actually streaming some Apex Legends right now. So when we're done here, if you want to go check out her over there, that'd be a good time.
Oh, we'll make sure to do a spicy raid for her.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We should definitely raid over to Sydney.
Patcher, anything you'd like to add? Can we find you anywhere? Social media? Anything? Follow you for a good time?
Right here. This is where you can find me.
Oh
If
yeah.
you're looking for me, you better check under the sea.
Or under the floorboards.
Yeah.
Ceiling.
He might be in anywhere really. Gus, how about you? Can we find you anywhere? Any social media you like to plug?
Eventually, you might see me and Pat creating some YouTube content, but that is TBD. But as for now,
I get it.
we are here, and we are playing this game with excellent
Ugh.
support all of them.
And Mr. Valetaire.
I do nothing.
Yet.
Where could they find you on social networks if they wanted to send you anime booby lady statues?
Hold on, let me find my Pornhub account.
Oh Jesus.
Monka TOS.
Thank you. All right. Well, guys, thank you all so much for hanging out. Say bye. I want to talk to all of you beautiful people for just a moment after stream's done. But the rest of you,
Good night. I love you.
please
Bye, guys.
enjoy hanging out. I appreciate it. We are going to go ahead and raid 10 speed. So we will do that and send her off. Thanks, guys. Make sure to say hello from J Brews.